water. With the person with the things say if you stop my shine, for your mic down, I don't turn to water. Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Fine, waiting no find you. You put your mouth, so waiting no consign you. You be Arsenal, I'm more happy man you. You con the vest because we dey outshine you. I don't want to harm you. No be threatening at the truth, I dey yarn you. Before my fans go gather up and do you. They go think say I'm all the way damn you. I'ma know they fear you. You wanna cross my path, I will dare you. Always in front, but I see you with my review. No they worry, cause I always got a clear view. Ooh, like a lion, I'ma tame you. Like a dog, I'ma train you. And if you misbehave, I'ma chain you. And if I chain you, what do you go do? I start to change my water to wine. You won't come change them back to water. With the person with the things say if you stop my shine, for your mic down, I don't turn to water. Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga?
What's stopping, mommy? Keep on keeping it. Keep on keeping it on, yes, we need to be sweet. So believe me, walk like a rasta man and there's no deceiving them. The reason is kill them with the rhythm and we leaving them the witness. Money green, so me money need for the synthesis. Back up from sunlight, back up from sunlight, back up from sunlight.
I can't change my water to wine. You won't come change them back to water. With the person with the things say if you stop my shine, for your mic down, I don't turn to water. Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga?
Money green, so me money need for the synthesis. Back up from sunlight, back up from sunlight, back up from sunlight.
I can't change my water to wine. You won't come change them back to water. With the person with the things say if you stop my shine, for your mic down, I don't turn to butter. Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga? Now who born, now who born, now who born the maga?
Love that picture of him. He's just like, he takes sick pictures. He's like the male version of Rihanna.
Stay fresh on my level. Can't get in on my level. Can't get in on my level. I stay clean on my level. Can't get in on my level. Can't get in on my level. I stay fresh on my level. Can't get in on my level. Can't get in on my level. I stay clean on my level. Oh Lord. Can't get in on my level. Can't get in on my level. Moving through the city light. Me, I love the city life. Ass in the titty right. Trying to get busy like. Me a jiggy man, yeah. So me tryna get jiggy like. Shout out to my hotel girls. One time. And my hotel boys too. See, they love the boy and they love the sound. Round of applause for another round. Shorty say she like me. Shorty is a Pisces. And I'm a Gemini. Lips like Kylie. But they real though. She looking for a man with some real dough. I ain't really got what you need. But I'ma be here for the night. And they just really here for the high. Roll it up and let them light one.
What the fuck? Why is it not picking up Spotify? Jeez. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me, right? Shit. Okay, now, as soon as I fix this problem, another problem picked up. They're active. They're active. Guys, as I fix the audio problem, another one just hit me, bro. I don't know how we're going to do this one. Jeez. Okay. Okay. All right. This one has to do with the music and the Spotify app. Spotify is dancing around, bro. Can you imagine? The devil is a liar. Nah, this is weird. This is weird. Okay. Shoot. Okay. All right. Okay, now we should be good. Woo! All right, we should be good now. My goodness. That was rough. All right, anyway, wow. Okay, already we're starting 30 minutes late today and already a shit show as well. But thankfully, we're here. You guys can hear me loud and clear, which I can see now. And everything should be irate. Alright, man. I don't know. But see, look, my heart's still racing, bro. I thought this was going to be a disaster for a second. Let me just breathe. I hope you guys are doing well. Shout out to everyone that just stepped in. Pardon the technical difficulties as we're about to embark on this week's live stream. Yeah, man. So we're going through a bunch of music today, and I'm still trying to sort out the order that I want to tackle this in. Cause there's not too many artists that I actually want to listen to that dropped. There's a few number of them. Yeah, I think that's about it. It's not too many. 16 tracks were good. I think we're good. Now it's just to see which one has more oomph. The order I'm gonna put it in. Okay. Yeah, Peruzzi's here. I got Peruzzi, Hypertension, new record. Yeah. But anyway, shout out to you guys that are here, that have been here from the beginning when this all started. We're about to get into a few new artists two new artists for myself. I'm just getting to know. K Bad is one of the artists. Okay, now this dropped last week, but because of Fireboy schedule and whatnot, we didn't necessarily have chance to go into the new music at that time. So I'm making up for that with this one. This one's by an artist, K Bad, Infinity, and then we also have another artist called Carsi that I'm excited to check out as well. New music. This is his debut single. So we don't know what to expect, but he has been a fan of the show, a fan of my content, and he just dropped his first single, and I thought it'd be cool to check it out on the live stream. Also KVY, based out here in Toronto, and he's based in Toronto. It's based out in Canada, Sha. Definitely one of the artists that is on my radar. Of course, new Terri dropped. I'm gonna add the Bnxn one. I'm excited to check out the Bnxn one. How did I not add that? I'm gonna add the Bnxn one. Yeah, so I'm adding the Bnxn and the new Rema for Terri's. Should I keep that towards the end? Yeah. I feel like that's the good shit. That's the good. That's the good. Let me keep that towards the end. Yeah, man. And what else? We have Manny Wellz, new Manny Wellz. We also have Alo. Alo also went up to colors. We also have Afro and Odumodu Black, Vigilante Bop. The snippet on this has been crazy. I'm excited to check that one out. We have IC3 with PsychoYP and L.A.X. We have new AQ and Brymo. It's an album, but we'll be looking at just one track off that album called Time Zones. And what else? L.A.X. with Peruzzi with Hypertension, Miss Banks, and Joey B. And Kwesi Arthur as well. Okay, it's a Ghana thing. Yeah, with Badu, and we have Skibii with a new track called Bubba, and yeah. What else? So there's a new Ricardo. There's a new Ricardo. I might type in new Ricardo. Ricardo Banks dropped. What's the record called? Baddest? Okay. Alright. Let's check that one out. Yeah, let's take that up a bit. Okay. Skibii, YKB, Canny Beats, let's go. Feva, Fasina, Mojo. Okay. Terri, of course. And Zino and Tiwa we used to close out this week. Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. Thank you so much again for being here. We'll get into it without any further ado. First track is K Bad by Infinity by K Bad. First time hearing the artist. Let's go. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, R&B thing.
Girl, I'm sugar, and I got them sugar.
Okay, that reverb is reverbing.
People on lie, baby. The road I can tell it, baby. I'm on way fine to set, but I pass message like Angelique, bro. Cause it be you.
Alright, this is clean. Alright, I really like what I'm hearing so far. In terms of the vocal texture, in terms of the arrangement and everything, like, bro, it seems calm. It's right in that alley of Afro R&B type wave. Let's see if this one is making my playlist, man.
Who I want to, nobody better. Them not popping like you on God. You know the matter. So now they tell me to face my front. Cause me I no go fit to face my front. See me I no believe in turn by turn. You give me the goodies and I want some more. We on the bed but we wake up on the floor. Oh my God, I never seen this type of thing before. Touch me now so my thing go long. But I be better me to fall. You got me loving up, I'm feeling it. Oh girl, I'm loving how you killing it.
Okay.
Put me on that ghost in infinity. You got me loving up, I'm feeling it. Oh girl, I'm loving how you killing it.
Yep.
Put me on that ghost in infinity.
Yep.
Put me on that ghost.
It's reminding me of Mins. Mins usually goes with the very minimalist approach of like just guitars and keys, and that alone could just do it for him. Like just guitars and of course the drums in a very subtle way, and just straight up professing your love and like just going on those intimate runs, and yeah, man, I could definitely feel this on the playlist. So it's already getting added on the playlist. Like this is solid so far. Yeah, it's definitely added, bro. This is definitely added.
Oh, yeah, come tell me what's the formula for the one way bust my medulla. She now you put for triangular, cause I can't get enough, cause you're too bad. Back up on the gun, I want your ways. Hey, you did do me, I can't complain. Got a lot of things that I want to say, girl, you need to come close, my love, far away. Oh, she did ginger me. Tell her, man, she forget about Kimberly. As for me, you are very sweet. But they'll go at Chebiti in me. Baby girl, dance for me. Show a love fair, I take the money.
Okay.
Take a look around, take anything you need.
Okay.
And at the end, get your rough for me. You got me loving up, I'm feeling it. Oh girl, I'm loving how you killing it. Oh, damn, put me on a cruise till infinity. Put me on a cruise till infinity. You got me loving up, I'm feeling it. Oh girl, I'm loving how you killing it. Oh, damn, put me on a cruise till infinity. Put me on a cruise till infinity. Oh yeah, come tell me what's the formula. For the one way bust my medulla. She now you put for triangular. Cause I can't get enough, cause you're too bad. Up on the gun, I want your ways.
There's a lot going on with this voice.
Got a lot of things that I want to say. Girl, you need to come close, my love.
Back up is heavy. I like it. This is well, man.
Come close, my love, far away.
Woo. Okay, this is elite quality, bro.
Where you did do me, I can't complain. Got a lot of things that I want to say. Girl, you need to come close, my love, far away.
Definitely paying attention to this guy. Okay, K-Bad. That was Infinity. And this dropped like off a 2-pack. There's another track called My Name as well. But honestly, from what I've heard so far, mine's on my radar for sure. Absolutely on my radar. Fantastic composure on the record. Level of confidence, you can definitely see it. This feels like someone that has taken his time to record behind the scenes before making it official. So yeah, he's someone that definitely he didn't pick up the mic today, because he sounds very, very, let's say like just fluent on the mic. You know what I mean? Just feels like someone that has been there. It seems a lot seasoned for a R&B, like Afro R&B type vocalist. And honestly, man, like this is impressive stuff I've heard so far. And I'm tapping into this. Shout out Taj that plugged this artist as well. So man, fantastic, man. That was Infinity K-Bad. Okay, you stretch are saying 84%. All right, man, that was dope. 84% seems decent and fair. I'm not mad at that. But yes, in that same intimate R&B nature, it was very well. It was very apt for that, and definitely deserves a spot on the playlist for sure. That was an easy yes, man. That was an easy yes. All right. People are feeling this song is smooth, 10 out of 10. Hours worth of saying. Brusho is saying April 5. Okay, solid. Saying I should check out C West and C Black and Edo West. For sure. I have Peruzzi on here. Tash says, "Girl, you need to come close, Malo far away." Fun fact, that was the first time he Wait, Tash, fuck off. There's no way. Tash said that was the first time he recorded. There's no way. No way that was the first time he recorded, bro. That cannot be the first time he recorded. I don't buy it. Nah, you're capping. Yeah, I don't buy it. I need proof. There's no way this man hasn't recorded or written a song before this. There's no way. That's an absolute cap. Maybe he has written songs before. Maybe he has performed before with church choir, but bro, that sounded too seasoned, bro. That sounded too seasoned. Like this guy, yeah, he has been there before. But anyway, yeah, I have Peruzzi. Why is everyone drop? I have Peruzzi here, bro. I have Peruzzi hypertension. No, you want the other one too? Sure. Sure, let's add it. Let's add that. So it's 2 Peruzzi records. We're gonna add that. Anyway, next up is by an artist called Carsi. I swear, listen. This particular artist, I think I first heard him, or we first got in contact on Clubhouse, and then ever since then we've just been in talks. And this whole time I thought I had heard a song from him. Honestly, I knew he was an artist. He told me about him being an artist, but this happens to be his debut record. And this song he has had as this cover art he has had for a while on his socials. And I always thought this song has been out. For some reason, it just felt like, what's that word? What's that? Is it deja vu? It just felt like deja vu. When I'm like, what? I've never heard this before. I feel like I've heard this before. But anyway, this is Carsi called Real. Let's hear it. I don't know, man. This is his debut single. Is that another debut single? Okay.
Let's go.
You know I'm wasted, can't get enough of you. My mind's elevated, feeling so high with you. Fall so deep in, cause I'm trying to get to you. So baby, make you listen, you know I never lie. No.
Okay, the auto-tune is not favoring him. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how the auto-tune sits on his. And plus the beat too. The beat seems, well, it's only 30 seconds in. Let's be fair on the beat. But yeah, man, I'm not sure about how the vocals are sitting right now with the auto tune. It feels like if he had a little bit more dexterity to him, it probably would have been easier and came out a lot cleaner. But so far, his mix or how his tone is, it doesn't seem clean so far.
No. Keep it real with me. Anytime, every time I come around, just be real with me. Can't make you know so I can hold you down. Keep it real with me. Can't make you know so I can hold you down.
Alright, Cassie, my brother, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Again, first ever single out. I don't think. Yeah, obviously this is like starting stages. I don't think it's quite there yet in terms of how refined it should sound and how like polished the record should be. Honestly, hit me up. I could definitely, because I know you're in Canada, and I could connect you with people that would definitely help your sound, bro. And I really, really feel that way. But so far it's not sounding good. It's not really there yet, and for some weird reason I thought I heard a record from him before. But anyway, this is not the impression I had of his music so far. But yes, I think it's safe to skip into the next record. But definitely would definitely talk. Would definitely be in talks for sure. But anyway, that was Carsi with Real, but not so strong of a debut. It's definitely gonna come in stronger, I hope. But yes, you guys already voted no mostly, so we can skip that. Next track we are looking at is KVY. KVY is again another plug from Taj. KVY is an artist that we've already gotten to know if you've been on the stream before. I'm excited to hear a new record from him. He's another artist that you could definitely like. You can hear some Burner influence on him. He has like a baritone voice, and like it was also in that R&B space as well. I'm curious what he's sounding like with this new record. It's called Know Ya. Let's hear it. Oh shit, Afrobeats in the flow.
I know the way that you're feeling inside. I know you worry, don't lie. Let it up and get high. I know you love it when I drill it. Man like it in the billet.
Okay.
She don't wanna go when I finish.
Okay.
Right around town, drop top like a villain.
Hey.
Yeah. And when she bend it over and work it like a Mexican, work it.
Hey.
When she whine, it's a madness, my thing, ain't nobody can test it.
Listen. I've heard a few KVY records. I don't think I've ever had a KVY record that felt like a bounce. It had something catchy as a bounce. Like he usually doesn't go for catchy bounces. Usually it's like, I mean, I'm thinking of back to records like You, for instance. Like those were all like mid-tempo, slow down, like intimate records, but this one seems more like it's like a party bop, you know, and it seems more playful, and I hope it is. I hope he's having fun on this record.
Work it, when she whine, it's a madness, my thing, ain't nobody can test it. How many times you go kiss and mend it? Girl, I don't really want no more exes. Your heart is broken and I can't fix it. You know, how many...
Wait, what is broken and you can't fix it? Oh, your heart is broken and I can't fix it. Damn. I know he's still gonna put some R&B nigga lyrics in there. This is a fun record.
Can't test it. How many times you go kiss and mend it? Girl, I don't really want no more exes. Your heart is broken and I can't fix it. You know. How many times you go fight and kiss it better? Girl, you made me lose my senses. I want you back, you get the message. It's so cool. I just wanna get to know ya. When you got me losing composure. You know we're not getting younger. Got a couple things I wanna show ya. I just wanna get to know ya. When you got me losing composure.
Okay,
you know we're not getting
baseline.
younger. Got a couple things I wanna show ya. Killing these niggas, I got a feeling. These niggas, they think they got me, but trust me, I got them.
Hey.
Tell me you want it, you got it. Gucci offending your body, don't need to worry about it. Let's go, let's go. She said she like to go Jamaica.
Hey.
Private flights to Canada later.
Hey.
Shorty been on my radar. My bitch bad, give a fuck if you rate her.
Listen, this guy's having fun. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, man. This is the shit I love to hear from artists. Loosen it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Have fun, like be crazy, giving them flows, switch and transition with the flows. Cause right now he's moving from flow to flow and it's becoming very potent right now, man. I'm here for
How
it.
many times you go kiss and mend it? Girl, I don't really want no more exes. Your heart is broken and I can't fix it. You know. How many times you go fight and kiss it better? Girl, you made me lose my senses. I want you back, you get the message.
Let's ramp up.
Cool. I just wanna get to know ya. Girl, you got me losing composure. You know we're not getting younger. Got a couple things I wanna show ya.
This feels very like Afro swing-ish.
You know we're not getting younger. Got a couple things I wanna show you. Bend it over and work it like a Mexican work it. When she whine, it's a madness, my thing, ain't nobody can test it.
Honestly, one of my favorite KVY records, man. Like that was definitely a solid. When I say, I don't know, evolution or at least maybe stretch from what we've originally heard from him. So like right now, I'm getting a new fun side to him. Something that feels a lot more club centered. It just feels like it's a vibe, or it's like people having a good time. I can only picture that people having a good time around this kind of beat, this kind of bounce. Like it definitely gave you that feeling and that kind of atmosphere. I was definitely a fan of that. Knowing well that like this is something that he's not necessarily like known for being able to make. I feel like this is definitely up there, man. Up there, one of my favorite KVY records, man. That was solid. What are you guys feeling about it? You guys are 95%. Nice. That's heavy. Oh, shout out to Eagles Tracker in the building. Okay, Eagles Tracker in the building. Let's go. Streets are feeling it, man. Streets are feeling it. People saying fire emoji. 95. That's strong. 95% is strong. That's strong. That's dope. Let's head on over to the next record. Next song we're looking at this week is I was about to say Alo. Okay, Alo went on Colors, and funny enough, to many people, this was the first time they were seeing what Alo looks like. To be honest, this is my first time seeing what Alo looks like. Most of the time, his cover art, if you go through his profile, his cover art is usually everything but his face. Everything but his face, vividly. But thanks to Colors for bringing him out. He has one of the honestly strongest projects this year as well. So that's one for looks as well. But yes, let's see what he's saying on this record, and it's called Hey. This one I think is off the album. Is it? This record should be off the album. Is it? Let me see if it's off the album. Hey. So it's a new record. It's not off the album. That feature name looks familiar. Terra. It's featuring Terra. Alright, let's hear it. This is Alo Colors, and this is gonna be very out there and probably quite fringe for a lot of the listeners here, but we'll see how it is. Let's see how it is. Oh, this beat cold. Hey, okay. The way those keys came in, I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. That was a pleasant surprise. After hearing that kind of beat, I was like, yeah, I was expecting those kind of keys to sit in, but bro, hey, oh, come on. Not the. Okay, let's go. Hey, give them those vocals, man. Lay it up.
Pray for the lost, pray to your God. Pray for the ones that never got born. Still pray for the answer. Pray till it's dusk. Praise in your sunshine. Raised in the knock on. Say what you want to. Ain't what it's not. Praise what the love was. Played in the yard. Some days not an option. Raised in your consciousness.
This is getting it.
With a ganja, I'm sage in this house. Into the out. Blaze with the sunset. Stay till it's dark. Stay when you're upset. Praying in the cloud. Taming the problem. Tainting your heart. Go and say with some confidence, my dog.
Hey.
Need us to down. No. Yeah. Pray for your success. Pray for the lot. Raising the bounty. Staking it all. Still pray for the man. Pray for my aunts. Pray for the loved one.
For some odd reason, I can hear Wizkid with this cadence. Is that weird? I can definitely feel like a, not necessarily, yeah, more recent Wiz with that cadence. Pray for my love, pray for my, like how it's sitting on the beat, bro. This is clean. This is clean from Alo. Alo is a very, like, you can't really box him sonically, so he could give you anything from reggae to dancehall to R&B to jazz to hip hop. Like, he is definitely an artist you can't really box in. So seeing him take this route on the stage like Colors is very, very wholesome to see. And bro, he's actually taking it a lot. When I say a lot more, when I say mainstream appealing sound per se. Like, I mean, just based off of the fact that I can see I can see a record like this coming out of Wiz's staples. So it definitely makes sense sonically wise, man. Like this. Sonics wise, this is clean so far, man. I'm a fan of this.
Pray for the man, pray for my aunts, pray for the loved ones, dead to your heart. These days it's a madness, look where we are. It's a madness, look where we are.
Okay. Listen.
Poverty stricken, but be richer than they are.
Okay, now it's rapping.
Even when you listen, talking shit like they don't know.
Hey.
That's fucking ignorant, thinking the problem solved. Bodies, dog. Shoot 'em all, that's what they thought. And so they did it, and to date they beat the law. I mean, they are the law, so what the fuck is going on?
Oh, shit.
Pray for the lost, pray to your God. Pray for the ones that never got born. Still pray for the answer. Pray till it's dusk. Praise in your sunshine. Raised in the north. Go and say what you want. Ain't what it's not. Raised what I love was. Played in the yard. Some days not an option. Raising your consciousness. With a ganja, I'm sage in this house. Into the out. Blaze with the sunset. Stay till it's dark. Stay when you're upset. Rain in the cloud. Taming the problem. Tainting your heart. One day with some confidence, my dog. Some confidence, my dog. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Woo! Oh, man. One word to describe that, man. That was cold. That was cold from top to bottom, bro. Like, listen, that was very well put together. That was just off of the intro, we're getting like just the raw, like, Afro influenced, like, beat, and that bounce just seems like, okay, it's very, very, like, grounded to the home base, and then you can hear what could feel like soul or jazz keys on that. It feels like someone already took you to church immediately. As soon as those keys came in, I was like, okay, yes, we're gonna get like a very, very soulful take on this kind of Afro wave. And I was getting that instance, and then we hearing what feels like a very dynamic change of cadence and flows from Alo. He's in one pocket he's sounding a lot like Wizkid in that Pray for Ballast, Pray for dun, 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 dun. And then we're getting to a pocket where he pretty much goes off as an MC and he's rapping his ass off. This record feels a lot more introductory to him, and like he's kind of like it's kind of discussing or at least making reference to the things that matter to him and the things that he's praying for, the things that he's aspiring for, and also make some subtle references towards police brutality as well. And like, bro, for the entire confidence that he has on the record and it's just going off, I just liked how chilled it was, at the same time very like in your face and intense with his delivery, and I really appreciated that, man. Like, this is an artist to definitely to have on your radar. So Alo, and those background vocals that were coming in and out almost give it like this ambient feeling, you know. And I really enjoyed this. This was solid from Alo. That was solid. How you guys feeling about it? You guys are 87%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, man. Let's move on to the next one. New shit. You guys are having a discussion about the best colors. What has been your best colors so far? Like in the history of colors, because there's so many. Like in terms of Nigerian artists, there's been so many Nigerian artists that have showed up there. Pretty Boy Dio is up there for me for one of my favorite colors. When he did Justice Jungle, or is it Justice Jungle or something Jungle? He pretty much aced that. Budge, okay. Budge had a crazy one, okay, recently. We can't forget Rema's Fame. Rema's Fame is another one too. Which other one? Ira kind of did okay, but Ira was okay. But yeah, I mean, this would be the one I can think of right now. And of course, Oxlade as well. More recently with the Colossi, right? Because Colossi seems to be like, if out of all the colors that have come out, the more commercial appealing one right now. And man, I think that's been solid. Alo is definitely speaking for himself, like introducing, because a lot of people might not be previous to him, so it's nice to see him branch out into a platform like Alo, like colors. I know Dito Black did one recently. I need to check that one out. Yeah, I need Dito Black. Tiwa also did it, but I didn't like her song choice. That was the reason why she got me blocked, actually, because I spoke about her song choice on Colors. Was it Colors? She did Attention, and Attention is not her best. And this was the time she was leading up to the Celia album. Attention wasn't her best like choice at the time. Or was it Attention or Dangerous that she did? She did one song that wasn't really there. And it obviously didn't show in the performance because the song wasn't all that. But anyway, this guy is crazy. Ty said I shouldn't check Dito Black. Why not? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Next record that we're looking at tonight, Manny Wellz, another R&B artist that I absolutely am a fan of. He dropped one of my favorite projects, Mirage, in 2020, and that's the same project that has the record with Thames. Oof. Shit. My Jerry Can almost caught me in my lip, bro. That was hard. But anyway, yes, so Manny Wellz, I'm excited to check out his new record. Is this his first? No, it's not. Can't be his first release this year. Cannot be. It is his first release this year. Sheesh. It is his first release this year. Okay, let's get into it. But I know he had a record with D&D Section. That was hard too. I really like that one. Recently, he did it on D&D's project, I think, or it's just a collab single. But anyway, No Closure by Manny Wellz. Let's hear it.
We don't need no closure, baby. I see through the lies, you moving crazy.
Okay. This guy is about to. Let's do it again. Let's pay attention to Manny Wellz, man. Yeah, listen to his voice. Listen to his voice, cause he has those very, very subtle. Would I say Fuji or maybe just Yoruba inflections that come in with his runs? If you hear his runs very well, almost like how Adekunle Gold does it. Think of Adekunle Gold and think of Manny Wellz in that same pocket of how he seeps in all those little Yoruba accents and like I don't know if it's just maybe just Fuji or just Apala kind of inflections that he does it, and again in a very R&B fashion. So it's like that's one thing I love about listening to Manny Wellz records, man. And that was what just woke me up. I was like, yeah, this is Manny Wellz. Let me sit up. Okay.
We don't need no closer, baby.
Hey.
I see through the lies, you moving crazy.
Okay.
We don't need no closer, baby.
This beat is
In
cool.
the eyes, you cannot play me. We don't need no clothes. As soon as you go,
Hey.
on my bed, Joe.
Hey.
On my bed, Joe.
Hey.
Joe.
Hey.
We don't need no clothes.
Okay.
As soon as you go,
Okay.
on my bed, Joe. So this is goodbye for me. Free me from your love.
Yo, this feels like a Jules. This feels like a Jules produced record. You can hear the conga in the background, very subtle, giving it that African feel. And the beat is just bouncing, and you're hearing the shakers as well. Listen, I like this. It feels like a Jules production, bro.
Hey. So this is goodbye for me. Free me from your love.
See, listen, I go choke that playlist today. Wait till
Free
they
us
happen.
from your thoughts. Making love was holding
Hey.
us like it was love. Hey. But that's just not enough. We don't need no closer, baby.
Hey.
I see through the lies, you moving crazy.
Who is doing this to you, my guy?
We don't need no closer, baby.
He's seeing the lies. He's seeing the lies.
It's all in eyes, you cannot play me. We don't need no clothes. As soon as you go, on my bed, Joe. On my bed, Joe.
Hey.
We don't need no clothes.
Hey.
As soon as you go, on my bed, Joe. Guess you never know
Let's
what
go.
you have until it's gone. What you have until
Okay, the drums are
it's
coming in more
gone.
present now. Let's hear it.
Nah. I'm that piece of gold that I promise you won't hold. Cause the thought to die is close. We don't need no clothes. As soon as you go, on my bed, Joe. On my bed, Joe.
Hey.
We don't need no clothes.
Hey.
As soon as you go,
Too
on my
smooth, man.
bed, Joe.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Baby Scout.
Yo. Okay. Okay. Okay, production wise. Towards the end, I was hearing some, almost feels like, those electric pianos you get from like the 80s. So, something you hear off of like a King Sunny Ade album from the 80s or something. It gave me that, that kind of feeling towards the end. And obviously the drums and how this is arranged is so fantastic. And I've been a fan of this, like just going through this record. It's so smooth, silky smooth. It's easy on the ear. You're gliding through it the entire time. Again, his vocals are so unique and they stand out. They definitely stand out with those little and subtle Yoruba inflections here and there, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with what he has to offer, man. Manny was definitely one of my favorite diasporan artists, like for sure. Like when it comes to like embedding like embedding some of the like African or at least Nigerian in this context, like sonics, and embedding that with what's known to be Western R&B in this case. Like he does a good job merging those atmospheres together. And this is another example of that. Like you can hear from the production where he's kind of taking you to, and then even from the lyrics as well. It's like my better Joe. I like that. I really like that. And then he's saying he doesn't need any closure in this case. This is in the context of a relationship, and he's saying he doesn't need any closure. Okay, that he's good, he's dipping. That this one has done him so wrong that he's definitely he's done. He's done with whoever that person was. But I really like this record, man. Fantastic record, well put together. Again, adding it to my Afro R&B playlist. That playlist is going to choke tonight, man. It's looking like that playlist is going to choke tonight. I have to go through it and read through it again because, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to raise the bar too low for it. But anyway, you guys are feeling this record clearly. It's fantastic. I'm seeing fire emojis. People are saying it's crazy. And yeah, man, that was dope. Odin says, want to add C Black. Okay, C Black and Edo West. You want me to add? Okay. Let's do that. I think I had that. C Black. Edo West, I want Mafia. Is this what the record's called? Hatis. Alright. Wait, this is 2019. What the fuck? What song are you referring to, Odu? This is a 2019 record you're talking about, bro. And we're not doing 2019 records. We cannot do 2019 records. Next track we're looking at. We're going to the drill scene, okay? We're going to a hip. See, listen, Afro Genie is holding Nigerian hip hop to a very high standard right now. He has, frankly, one of my favorite hip hop records from Nigeria this year. He brought the OGs together and killed this single, Two Horns. Okay, he brought Boogie out of retirement, bro. Kells out of retirement. AQ again, like he's in his AQ in his fucking prime. Okay, like this is a fantastic record. Go check it out. Two Horns is a heck of a cipher, and they bodied it. But yes, I'm excited to see him. Obviously, he's gonna go all drill on this because this has one of the meanest and the hardest drill artists in the country, Odumodu Black. If you've been to this live stream, you already know how I am with Odumodu Black, man. I'm excited to see these two go together. I saw a snippet that was freaking nuts, man, and I'm excited to check this one out. I found Ginny and Odumodu Black, Vigilante Bop. Let's go.
Look up the cops and girls. It's like about cover them out to spiritual bandage. Can I put them in handcuffs, living in bondage? Which way? Dylan Jab record the laws in raps and I did him out.
Wait, you say Canary living in bondage? Is that what he said? Canary was living in bondage, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Canary was in that movie, Living in Bondage.
Cover them out to spiritual bandage. Can I put them in handcuffs, living in bondage? Which way? Dylan Jab record the laws in raps and I did it my way. Roll up, Okpa, stone out for head.
Since 1960, we dey hustle for 5 naira. We no see Tafawa, so fuck a prime minister. I no go shock if an NPC open mouth tell us 40k for 40 liters. If I had a chance, I'll decapitate these niggas and still detain all their families, sir. Alasa did the ballet for governor, the ballet for party leader. Nigeria police fee holy go for hand inside club, arrest you for smoking shisha. I still see one for Osaka, wake up gum.
Listen. Let me type this out before I go. Before I'm about to go in, but goddamn, bro, like. Jeez. Okay, Alpha is clearly a, no pun intended, a chameleon when it comes to the sonics, bro. It's not crazy to hear him on a drill beat like this and to go in this kind of pace. Obviously, it's not his comfort zone, but you can definitely hear him own come to the table with what's required of this kind of beat, like this kind of pace, and I'm liking what I'm hearing so far, man. I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. The way he entered was crazy. Let me run that back. The way he entered was crazy, man. Let's take that back real quick.
So fuck it, Prime Minister.
Spiritual band, roll up, Okpa, stone for head.
Since 1960, we dey hustle for 5 naira. We no see Tafawa, so fuck it, Prime Minister. I no go shock if an NPC open mouth tell us 40k for 40 liters. If I had a chance, I'll decapitate these niggas and still detain all their families, sir.
Okay.
I'll also do the ballet for governor, the ballet for party leader. Nigeria police fee hold the bow for hand inside club, arrest you for smoking shisha.
Nigeria police fee hold the bow for club.
Ballet for party leader. Nigeria police fee hold the bow for hand inside club, arrest you for smoking shisha. I still see one for Osaka.
Yo, that's funny. You seen the Nigerian police smoking bowl inside the club and they'll arrest you for smoking shisha. You're just speaking to the hypocrisy that it is. I guess it's like a social justice, or at least social commentary in some sense. Like he's made references to us politicians and police brutality as well. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it.
Because you won't ask us for particulars.
It's called Vigilante Bop, so it makes sense, right?
Nigeria police fee hold the bow for hand inside club, arrest you for smoking shisha. I still see one for Osaka wake up gun because you won't ask us for particulars. After 1 hour and a small photocopy, put niggas for soup and money kill him.
Yo, this could be real stories he's actually referencing, man. He's very specific and into the details. It's like this one happened for Osaka, way they do this, way they do that. It's getting very specific, man.
Yari, your guy, they find hush puppy, but the commissioner and a criminal. They do me like say make I turn the Sakaba on top this Olokpa matter. Pull up for panty with 600 niggas, DPO day office, they chop amala. Bubuki face like Jonathan for campaigning, enter office, Babaton Abacha. Everybody don't cause and tire, he go hold am, inshallah.
Heavily felony, you know the matter, Bob.
Do you know what this feels like? Again, Vigilante in that sense. Like I think he made references about like confronting the police. Like he's also getting guys and also confronting the police. This is very confrontational anthem right now, man. This feels very like as drill music should feel, you know? As drill music should feel, very confrontational, very in your face. And I think Alpha is doing justice to that right now, man. He's doing justice to that.
Don't cause and tire, he go hold am, inshallah.
Heavily felony, you know the matter, Bobby, I Jagba, Lokpa. Cemetery nemesis, put them in agony, they carry ya back here, I whistle na me carry yam. I for us tell
that bass synth is nuts.
They listen at me, I spit on their uniform, use and take clean, Mojini said I'm the hardest. My mom.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm listening what Odumodu is saying, bro. What is he saying? What's he saying here?
Agony, they carry ya back here, I whistle na me carry yam. I for us tell on the Perez with Egusi, they listen at me, I spit on their uniform.
For us tell all his berets with Egusi. I beg, what is Odumodu smoking, man? Like, how are you staining someone's berets with Egusi of all things? Where are you finding? In what context was? Are you just carrying Egusi by hand, just using to stone them or what? I don't understand. I'm confused. How are you staining someone's clothes with Egusi? From where to where, bro? From where to where?
I whistle na me carry yam. I for us tell on the Perez with Egusi. They no sin at me. I spit on their uniform, use and take clean. Mojini said I'm the hardest.
I spit on their uniform.
My mommy said I'm the rawest. My papa the close from a lawless.
Hey.
The shooting on duress. Never I did it with clear head. I don't need
Listen.
from my door. Before I bleed on the cup, I'ma get up. You're getting me fed up. Now waiting my yappy, you tell me now set up. The thing be like lay up. They toss you do more than the poor boy. Heavenly Father, my opposition, they veranda, they dead, they burn up.
Okay.
They see me, they come up. They put the body for my name, then they lock up. Cause it be the lock us. They collect my money and they don't need search us.
Yes. Isakaba come out their head, the spiritual match.
Hey!
I neck, pass me the plastic. Fuck this government.
Fuck
2010, 20. The things say we forget.
Hey!
2023, you go collect.
Hey! Energy!
So there, fuck your bag of rice, I no one collect.
Thank you!
Don't they wash your hair? Shit is just more of the same, more or less.
Oh yes, Alpha, preach!
Every 100 meters now roadblock.
Hey!
Must pure, they no feel dust. Fuck those boys.
Bring that guy, make us
Alpha, let's go!
Odumodu black now, persuade they carry past one time, past this point.
I know, man.
Crush, I know they my body, now the lighter where the first man sees lights my bars. For that checkpoint, I they look them, they smoke cracky cars.
Imagine, Olokpa get mine to ask me anything for weekend. Me, I just
Yo! Yo, this is making me like, now when he wants to build agitation towards the government, this is kind of song. Right now, this wants to, no. You understand? Like, listen, you can definitely, this is one of those things where like, you see the anger or the frustration boil up to a point where it's like, bro, it's full. It's so well like captured on this song. Like that frustration is captured on this song from every sense of the word. You can see from the delivery, you can see from the atmosphere of the beat, how they're coming in, how they're referencing and how they're making and building up momentum. Almost to see like they're building up an army behind them and just going ready to confront the government and the institution in every way, man. Like, and I felt it, making references to a very dark time in Nigerian history, 2010-20, when there was a government invoked massacre on its people. Like, bro, like hearing that kind of shit on this kind of record, like, it would boil your skin, bro. It would boil your skin. And this is exactly what Alpha is like, bro. Like, Alpha on Odumodu right now, man. This right here is nuts. Nuts.
Checkpoint, I they look them, they smoke crack, it off.
Imagine, Olopa get mind to ask me anything for weekend. Me, I just lock up. You took from my pocket to see chingo me chopper. This where they fuck up. They don't see say waiting there my wallet, now my last card. So the bastard say make I transfer. You turn that way go fire, you still warm up.
Hey! Come on! Listen, this might be.
Lock up the cops and girls.
Thank goodness that it's too mad, bro. Honestly, Alpha is 2 for 2 this year, man. Alpha is 2 for 2 when it comes to the hardest hip hop records this year. Yeah, man. Like, you can't help. This is fantastic, bro. This is Nigerian hip hop in its purest form. Like, this is Nigerian hip hop in its purest form. Like, this is channeling all the aggression and anger into the music, bro. Like, and you can definitely see that evoke that feeling of like just pure frustration at what the institution and what the government has done to everyday Nigerians. And you can tell from just from the experience on the record and the anger, bro. Like, bro, this was, and it's so aptly like titled, bro. Like, it's well titled, Vigilante Bob. This is that Vigilante energy, man. This is that like Vigilante anthem that you need in order to like rile people up to stand up. And I felt it heavy. This was definitely a fine moment from Alpha because this is one of his very few drill moments. So, and trust me, and this might go down one of the hardest drill moments too, and that I've heard, man. Like, to be honest, this is a good one. This is a good one to have up there, and yeah, for sure. Alpha doesn't miss like that, you know. It doesn't miss like that. And Odumodu Black, honestly, the right feature for this kind of atmosphere, the right person to hold it down on that kind of atmosphere, to evoke that charge. And what he does on his delivery, you might not necessarily make sense of everything. You might not be able to come to you might not be able to coherently understand the metaphors he chooses to use. But you get the picture, you get the anger, you get the frustration, you get everything that he's trying to, you get the picture he's trying to paint, and how he opens up with his voice too, man. It's such a unique vocal delivery from him, because you can't really get that level of intimidation on a hook like that. And Odumodu Black is the guy for that. So this is very well curated to have Alpha and Odumodu. And this is good because the mixing and the production is A+ when it comes to Alpha Records, because he's also an engineer and a producer as well. So it makes sense. And this is one of the finest moments I've heard of Odumodu. Not like say Odumodu never gets a good mixing or correct mixing before, but this is definitely one of the cleanest I've heard him sound on the record. Odumodu is definitely one of the cleanest I've heard him sound. And shout out to Alpha for that, man. This was good. This was a good record. You guys are 82% yes on that. I see that. Yeah, Brasio says 9.2 out of 10. Fire. Don Smith says 9. And Kimby is saying 9.7. That's solid. Absolute flames. Yeah, man. This is hard. This is a hard record. I can't say anything else. Streets are loving it. I'm sorry, guys, saying in the chat. Just say Odumodu na thug. No, that's not Dandizzy. This was Alpha Ogini. Okay, that was not Dandizzy. Since when? I know Dandizzy is from PH, and I think Alpha is from PH as well, but they don't sound alike. Anyway, but yeah, man. This person said, "Oh, the model is not alright." Yeah, they don't sound alike, man. Where did you guys hear Dandizzy from? Nah, they don't sound alike. Okay, let's move to the next record. Next record we're looking at is, again, hip hop. PsychoYP, L.A.X. I'm excited to check this one out. It's called IC3. It also has, is it Back Row G as well? It also has Back Row G on it. Let's hear it. This is gonna be another drill anthem. Let's go.
Yo, tell me what they want from me. They don't want white people free. They don't want white people free.
Wait, IC3 is a song by Gets. I've heard Gets and I think Skepta. They did a song called IC3 off of Gets album. Yes, I've heard the record like this, IC3. This was fucking hard though. This was hard. Let me remind myself. It's been a while I heard it.
Joe back and fight.
Again, yeah, we're firing that corner again. Get the toe tags and the body bags in. Soon as they told me about the power that came with the black skin, unlocked it, then I tapped in. Alchemist, iPhone, better know that I'm talking about big.
My whole brain's gone. Looking blood stains on the pavement you played on. You think I give a fuck?
The hook was crazy. I'm trying to find where the hook was, but the hook was sick. But anyway, same title is what they're doing here. It's exactly what it reminded me of. But anyway, let's hear PsychoYP, L.A.X, and Back Row G. Let's go.
Yo, tell me what they want from me.
Hey.
They don't want white people free.
Hey.
They don't want white people free. Put it up. Tell me what they want from me.
Yeah.
They don't want white people free.
Yeah.
They don't want white people free. I see free. You know what? I see me on the front of the back road. Coming like back road. Coming like back road. They don't want white people free. They don't want white people free. Bad B in the AP sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free. You know what? I see me on the front of the back road. Coming like back road. Coming like back road. They don't want white people free. They don't want white people free. Bad B in the AP sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free.
Tell me what you know about Z. Yeah. Tell me what you know about madness, badness. Tell me what you know about streets. I'm a general like IBB. I run my coupe and a man retreat. Cause they don't want smoke, I can burn down trees. YP said, can I get it in peace?
They don't want smoke like a burn down trees. Okay.
About streets. I'm a general like IBB. I run my coupe and a man retreat. Cause they don't want smoke, I can burn down trees. YP said, can I get it in peace? But he too choke, let the man them breathe. Let the man them focus. We don't play games in the industry. No hocus pocus, but where I'm from is the industry. So we don't do jokers. All I know is Apex, Mountain Peak, and I walk with a scope. I strap with a holster. Fuck what I told you.
Hey!
You know what? I see me. Let's go. On the front of the back road.
Listen. L.A.X making a claim. L.A.X making a proper claim, man. That was hard. That was hard from Zilla. Hearing Zilla on the beat like this, going nuts next to PsychoYP is just peak Apex Village moment right there, man. Like seeing these two go that have come up from quite a minute now together, like in the Apex scene, and these are two gunners from that scene, and I'm excited to see them on this record next to Back Row G, man. But Zilla had a good look, okay, a very good look. I love that verse. Definitely was fun. Yeah, man, choke them. Let's go.
Coming like Back Row G.
Hey.
They don't want white people free.
Hey.
They don't want white people free. Bad B in the AP sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League.
Niggas using crowd vocals too on drill. Okay, I'm here for it. That's insane. I didn't expect that.
Free. You know what? I see me. Let's go. On the front of the back road. Coming like Back Row G. They don't want white people free. They don't want white people free. Bad B in the AP sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free. You know what? I see me on the front of the back road. Coming like Back Row G. They don't want white people free. They don't want white people free. Bad B in the AP sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free.
Hey.
On the back of the back road, it's back road. Don't wanna catch this shell in your back mode. Come and run, duck, hide loads. Them man, they hide load. Tell them man, come outside and know about us. Man, nigga, them climb. I'm fucking time. I make it work.
Hey.
Baby girl, make it twerk.
Hey.
Bend your back and make it hurt. Skirt. I came for the.
You said bend your back and make it hurt? God damn. Who bought Backroad G's skin like this, man? This nigga's angry. It's intense though, but that's the energy that Backroad G really operates in. So it makes sense. It only makes sense.
Man, come outside and over us, man. Nigga, them glam. I'm putting time. I make it work. Baby girl, make it twerk. Arch your back and make it hurt. Skirt. I came for the dirt.
Arch your back and make it hurt. Jeez.
Man, it hurts. Man, it hurts. Fuck with me on my team, I gon' make it hurt. Make man bleed and leave the dirt.
I free. You know what? I see me on the front of the back road.
Hey, I got Backroad G.
They don't want YP free.
They don't want YP free.
Bad B in the AP, sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free. You know what? I see me on the front of the back road. Coming like Backroad G.
They don't want YP free.
They don't want YP free. Bad B in the AP, sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League. I see free. They don't want me to rest.
Okay.
I've never been the type of artist to be waiting on PRS. There's one time that I popped me a pill and I went on my page and I said,
it says it's not the type of artist waiting on PRS. My nigga, go collect your check, bro. Go collect your check.
type of artist to be waiting on PRS. There's one time that I popped me a pill and I went on my page and I said I was the best. Man, low key when I got them vexed, when I got them mad, when I got them stressed, when I got them feeling all insecure. Pulling up with my bird, talking about top 5 in the country, never been fifth or fourth or third. But I gotta consider my brethren.
Listen, okay, YP is giving me what we need, man. It's what we ordered. This is what we ordered, my guy. This is what we ordered, bro. This man said it's been top 5 in the country. It's never been 4th or 3rd. I said it's never been 5th or 4th or 3rd. Talk your shit, my guy. Talk your shit.
I see free.
Hey.
They don't want me to rest. I've never been the type of artist to be waiting on PRS. It's one time that I popped me a pill and I went on my page and I said I was the best.
Hey.
Low key when I got them vexed, when I got them mad, when I got them stressed, when I got them feeling all
insecure.
Pulling up with my bird, talking about top 5 in the country, never been 5th or 4th or 3rd. Never been second, yo, but I gotta consider my brethren. Yo, low key you can handle a weapon. I just did an app like Digga D do. Low key hit 18, I was on 7. I see free. You know what? I see me.
Let's go.
On the front of the back road.
Coming like Backroad G. They don't want YP free. They don't want YP free.
Bad B in the AP, sipping on JD. Bad B coming like Ivy League.
Hey, come on. That was a cold record, bro. That was so fun. That was a fun record from YP and Zilla and Backroad G. Everyone came correct, man, in their own fashion. Everyone came correct. But shout out to YP for the anthem, man. Like, making it clear, man. Like, this nigga's oppressed. Okay, I went there. I said I'm the best, and it got everyone pressed. Obviously, it's making reference to the little back and forth that we had a few months back. Or I think it's been a few months now when they had like the back and forth with D&D and Section, and like the whole scene was dropping freestyles, and the scene was hot thanks to YP and the activity that he put out there, man. That was serious. But anyway, man, this real record, it's exactly how I like it. It's exactly what I ordered, man. This was an absolute vibe of a record for that drill scene, for that drill market. And YP is one of the finest, one of the best to do it in the country. And there's no other way, man. I can't fault this record at all. All three of them came correct. Backroad G did what he does with the aggression, and Zilla was just so easy on that. Zilla was easy, it was just smooth on the beat. I absolutely liked it. It doesn't look like you guys are drill fans on here, man. But even the direction of the crowd vocals on this was insane. Like, it was still like, didn't see that shit coming. But anyway, you guys 63%. No wala. I definitely feel the lid's a lot more than 63%. But I see it. Anyway, let's get right into it. You guys are having some activity in the chat. I saw Osaka you people. I'm putting you on the screen now. Osaka you people. I'm putting you on the screen, right? But anyway, so I said like Backroad G. Anyway, man, that was a solid record. IC3. Let's move on to the next one, man. Next up, we're moving to another hip hop artist, but this time he's coming in with, a Brymo collab. Now, this is off an album called Ethos, and I'm excited to check it out. This came out of nowhere. No one expected these two to make a record together. talk less of an album, an entire album together. So, yeah, let's see what is going on right here. Brymo, an artist that hasn't been on a record with another hip hop artist since what, L.A.X, or no, maybe since who is it? Just his album was the last Brymo feature. L.O.V.U. Did he do something on? Okay, yeah, but Chalk Boy era Brymo we haven't seen in a minute, and this is the closest that we could get to Chalk Boy era Brymo, or at least coming back to work with artists and be more collaborative. He's not collaborative in many sense of the words. Very, very, very selective with the people who collabs with, and it's nice to see AQ, one of the finest MCs we have in the country, and very prominent too. He has been getting busy. Last year he had one of my favorite albums with Golden, and this year he's about to have a strong claim with Brymo, who happens to be a strong album artist as well. So let's hear it. We're going to do 2 records, One Day and then Time Zones. Let's hear one Day. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Prepare and ready your eardrums. This may only happen once or maybe twice in a blue moon, seldom.
Hey.
Value for every penny on your data subscriptions, well done. First I gotta tell you I'm in rare form. Now let me go ahead and share some. Came from the same place, hell's from, and I had to hustle hard to get out of the hellstorm. Every time I'ma shed a teardrop, took that many to do seeds for the bedrock. Never at home, but when I came back, slept on the floor bed, had the bed bugs. When the light bill came, had the head rush, knew they would cut that wire to the bare floor. No love, no girls, just bear hawks, raised by the wolves, on the understood the leg work. Rock bottom to top bottom, all you gotta do is choose which way you wanna end up. Different ways of cooking that beat.
Listen. Hearing that bass line just going off as to be the anchor for the production, and just hearing that repeatedly and hearing that being built up as we're going in, and AQ is having this almost like a grand entrance. This is the first track of the album, so it's letting you know how epic how epic are these moments that we're witnessing with both of them, and I'm guessing that sense of a grand opening to it, you know. But let's see how it builds up. Let's see how the record builds up.
For bread and carry no ketchup. No. Men stay cunning like Red Fox. Play with me, I promise get a headshot. Before they made phones that roam, I was roaming the streets, no connections on network.
Hey, before they made this roams, I was roaming, okay?
They cunning like Red Fox, play with me, I promise get a headshot. Before they made phones that roam, I was roaming the streets, no connections on network. Now I'm on the decks with a decked up, killing these beats, I'm next up. AM to PM to AMGs, me and the money made it wedlock. The game tried to put me in the headlock, deadlock, then I had God say fear not.
Hey.
I was made different. Coming out.
Okay, so Brymo decided to do like a very classic Fuji rendition there, like how it was like one day, like very aggressive, and did it in that very that very Fuji atmosphere that he has definitely made his vocals to seem like, and this is going back to very, very like classic Brymo delivery in that sense, man. And the production of this is, again, it's just situated in the world or in the type of production that you hear Brymo on, and all we're getting to see now is just what that world feels like or feels like with an A-list rapper. You know what I mean? Just to get what that word feels like with an A-list rapper. And so far, man, it's interesting, man. This is interesting.
I told y'all I was made different. Coming out shooting, I don't play defense. Little brother died, y'all thought that was done. Now witness the return of the great villain. I'm only going hard cause it pays decent. It wouldn't make a difference if you came from privilege. I'd be damned if I spend another day in it. It's AQ, baby, I'm in the cake business. It's this.
See, look, I'm only going hard because it pays decent. I say I wouldn't be doing this if I'm coming from a place of privilege. There's so much truth in that, man. There's so much truth in that. He's going hard with what he's doing because he's seeing the rewards for it, which is clear in most. In what's the driver for most people is to like, it's the hunger to come out of conditions that you were in earlier and you want to change that. So You gotta respect that, man. You gotta respect that. I like that. I like that line from AQ.
Pays this and it wouldn't make a difference if you came from privilege. I'd be damned if I spend another day in it. It's AQ, baby, I'm in the cake business. It's the same system. I'm shape shifting. You're A-listing. I'm weight lifting. If your dame's missing, that's probably me. Had I singing out of lungs like Great Griffin. Let's take a minute. Please calm yourselves. Is that you on IG or someone else? These filters got y'all looking like elves. No cameras still. I'm looking like Wellz. Y'all looking like, well, do it yourself. Gotta deal yourself. Gotta deal yourself. I'm boasting cause I didn't sell myself. These Benzes are not gonna throw themselves. Have a little faith is what you tell yourself. When you really need help, can't build yourself. I went through hell, but I held myself. Could have fell from grace, but I'm fly, I'm stealth. I don't make no YouTube money. Go get the groupies with your little kush money. That rent a shot, left with a few dudes money. That's just too funny, like Josh too funny. It will cost you money. No hush puppy looking like they got you money. No federalists Interpol bust you money. I just keep it low key with a hush you money.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. What an intro. That's, for context of the album, that was a very, very grand intro. Okay, getting the announcement and letting them know, like, listen, one day in Yoruba means they are here. They are here. The song now means like it's an entrance, and you can see what they're trying to do with this record is to paint the motif of what they're doing on this project, is to feel like they're coming in there just to invoke some level of presence for the music scene. Like AQ is just speaking to his hunger for going in and like being more prominent right now and being an A-list artist and A-list MC and going hard and making that clear why he's doing it. And I feel that I felt that this was a grand entrance. Okay, when it comes to the context of the album, I'm going to sit down and listen to the album on its own, but this definitely feels like an opener, an entitled opener. And you see Brymo in such Fuji fashion that you might liken it to some of this earlier work, like his earlier, like but I say from merchant dealers and slaves, in the sense of like him just having some nasty inflections with his vocals, and like he just goes into a pocket where he feels like he's like almost slurring his words towards the end. Like you could see him on that level of like inflections, and I felt it. I really felt it. And this was deep, man. This was a deep cut, or at least it was an intro. So we'll hear eventually what the album is saying. But another record you can look at next is Time Zones. You guys are 70% yes on this one so far. Not bad. But yeah, man. But yeah, there were definitely some pockets, okay, in AQ's delivery that you can definitely say, yeah, as aggressive and as like on the go it was. You can definitely hear a little bit of those instances, and I've always said this about AQ's delivery. There's definitely moments that you have a setback with, okay, with the amount of syllables he places in words, and he places so much priority on his content. As a rapper, he places all the priority on his content, and he's very focused on that, and sometimes to the detriment of the flow, or to the detriment of how it sits on the record when he's like squeezing all those syllables in there. And you could definitely have some of those moments, but in the grand scheme of things, he has developed and improved since like his early Rose album. Since Rose album, I think everything post Rose to God's Engineering, like I think from God's Engineering to Golden, he's gotten a lot more tactical and like concise with his flows. But over here and there, you could start to hear all those like little leaks of syllables that are pouring out of the flow. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, not a bad intro. Still a very aggressive intro that I was here for. Let's move on to the next record. This one we're looking at is called Time Zones. But what is Street saying so far? You guys are feeling it. It's fire. What's in the Afro Fuji hibbity hop is going on in this song? Fire emoji. That's what Brashio says. What's it saying? Emmanuel Keme says no. People are not feeling it too. That's fair. That's fair. It's not for everyone, man. But let's go into the next record, Time Zones. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Okay. Is this 2012 Drake? Is this 40 produced?
Rebelling on the driving down, and you know like I know, and you know like I know.
Okay.
And you know like I know.
Okay, giving them my rock feels, okay?
Soften down. Soften down.
I wasn't grateful. Oh, no. You wasn't faithful. Oh, no. I need some vodka, maybe some Grey Goose. You need some grape juice. Oh, no. I couldn't save you. Oh, no. How long would it take you? Oh, no. Before you recognize that I am the alpha. I was in a different time zone. Looking at you from my iPhone. Fixed on trying to get a ride home. Fixed on trying to get my eyes off you. That's how I got caught up in a cyclone. Now I'm standing on my own. Trying to hand you these roses. It's funny how time flies while you showed me what a hole is. I wasn't the coldest. Hold it. Link me, you know where the dough is. You tell me you're broke, I'm broken. I don't have TikTok, I could care less about what you're posting. Frozen. Rent me a ghost, I'm ghosting. You want me back cause I'm chosen. Pull on my staff and split your Red Sea. Let my kids go in. Connecting you to my routers. Connecting you to high power. Twin towers gonna fall and break you. Who's gonna save you? How long is it really gonna take you before you recognize that I am the alpha? I was in a different time zone. Looking at you from my iPhone. Please stop bugging, I'm not home. Please stop calling up my phone.
Rebelling on the driving down.
Interesting.
And you know like I know. And you know like I know. And you know like I know. He goes,
interesting.
Down.
I was expecting this. I saw in an interview that Brymo had mentioned this is definitely going to be one of his most commercial projects with the AQ project with him. So far, I'm like, yeah, like you would think you're about to get a lot of Afrobeat elements on this. You're about to hear a lot more Fuji influences, and all that is just gonna have an MC on this, and it's just gonna be that kind of atmosphere. But I'm guessing we're gonna get a mixed bag of hip hop moments, hip hop beats, hip hop production, like what we're getting so far. This again feels like a 40 produced samples, like all those bass synths that go crazy, and like all those like those pads that make you feel like you're in like some trance like experience, or like it's Travis Scott, or like that kind of space. That's what the production is giving. And AQ had some interesting intro on this. I think that was intro that ISO that repetitive run that he did over there. I didn't think it was the strongest, but we got some moments from Brymo too that felt, like I don't know. It just felt like, I don't know, maybe it's the mixing too. I absolutely need to comment on that. The mixing so far on this particular record for sure. Brymo's vocals are not sitting where they should be sitting, at least when it comes to the volume and the presence of his vocals. And it just feels very raw. If all the vocals on this feel raw, I don't think there have been any added backups to anything or to give it some like form of like polish on this. And it just sounds a little scanty in their vocals at least from this particular record. The intro was definitely like a whole miles different in terms of the mixing and how the vocals sat. But this is interesting, man.
Up and down, telling you driving down, and you know like you know like I know, and you know that we know that we know.
All right. Cool beat though. I actually like the beat. But anyway, we'll see it in the context of the album. I'm gonna definitely listen to it in the context of the album. But yeah, that particular record wasn't a strong moment for sure, as opposed to what the intro was like. I knew the intro would be very, very intentional, and I really like what they did on the intro. But this is one of the records in the middle of the project, so it might as well be a very excused or a definite guarantee of a skip for me. But we'll see when we get into the album itself. But yeah, man, that wasn't all too bad from the ethos. We did 2 records. But anyway, let's move into the next record. We have L.A.X. Okay, L.A.X. having an interesting last 2 years recently, and I'm excited to see what he has to offer this year. I think we had a record from him earlier in this year that was invited as well. But yes, man, this is Para. Let's go, L.A.X. Let me go into that. This guy's gonna kill this piano wave, man.
It's a look. It's a look.
Okay, this beat is cold though.
Listen, I be the reason them dancing. Dance to my music, start jonesing. I'm leaving stamp on this music thing. Para, I don't dey para go now. But I think I go now.
Again, I've said this in the last 3 years, 3 to 5 years. L.A.X. easily the most improved artist, easily, without any word of a doubt. He has definitely found a lot more confidence in the sound. It's a lot more potent. It's a lot more consistent, man. And obviously he's found a pocket where he is having a lot of fun with when it comes to the piano wave, and this is going to be another good example of that. He has had solid moments with this album, Zaza vibes, you know. So yeah, this is definitely feeling like another record that could fit into that atmosphere that he had as well. But anyway, this is Para, bro. It's sounding good.
Switch rhythm, the rhythm I give them. Sweet feeling, the feeling I give them. Ayipo, they never see this.
Hey.
Type of thing that I'm doing, yeah. Oh, yeah, come back, so. Kutu kwao.
Hey.
When you get bebello. Oh, yeah, and I see love. When you come back, kutu kwao. When you get bebello.
I see what he's doing.
Oh, yeah, and I see love.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, come back, so. Kutu kwao.
Hey.
When you get bebello. Oh, yeah, and I see love. When you come back, so.
Listen. Hey.
I get in my
fucking hell, bro. L.A.X. is cold. L.A.X. is cold. What? Come on, man. This is fantastic from L.A.X., bro. This is fantastic from L.A.X. You can hear the level of just like, again, oozing of confidence, bro. Like, oozing. Like, this man is just acing this particular record, and I'm here for it. Jesus Christ. The thing I just saw. I was about to tweet this, and the thing I just ran into on Twitter. I freaking ate this app. Why am I here every day? Well, what was I saying? L.A.X. is bro, cold. I'm sorry, man. I have to tweet this as I'm thinking about this record right now, so I don't lose that tweet. But anyway, fucking hell, L.A.X.
I spending my money, I get to kill away, get it. Money. If you don't get money, you better find money. I know they want know. I don't dey para go now. But I think I go now. You may think shana. Kalo fe pano. I'm a economy, but the jogo do. To back pano, I'm a tono. Sweet rhythm, the rhythm I give them. Sweet feeling, the feeling I give them. Ayipo, they never see.
You say Ayipo?
Thing that I'm doing.
Hey.
Hey. Oh yeah, and I see love.
let's go. Let's go. Easily adding this to my piano list, man. Let's go. Let's go.
It's STG.
Bro. Yo, this is Amapiano in his finest form. Did you hear that? I don't know. Others, listen, that ramp up there, pure, fantastic Amapiano fashion, bro. Who produced this, man? Who produced this? This was a solid one. This was a solid one from L.A.X, bro. I absolutely love the production on this. It's so well studied and to the T of Amapiano fashion. Having those easy strings, and just the shakers as well. Is that shakers as they were ramping up? Like, I love that. Even though it's quite predictable, you already know what it's about to do. But and look, it can seem a little bit gimmicky and following the rules, like strictly to the rules. Like, he's not trying to bend the rules at all to what is considered like a pure Amapiano fashion. He's just doing that and just bringing his Nigerian lamba on top of it. But it's not breaking the rules. It's not doing too much. It's just going right into that same trajectory or that same framework of an Amapiano work, Amapiano record, and I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I'm not mad at it at all. Para by L.A.X is, again, solid rendition from him, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. You guys are 78%, so it seems like the crowd is here for it too, man. Anyway, man, that was solid. That was solid. You guys are 78, so I'm not mad at it. Okay, Brasher says, I love L.A.X. I just feel like it's time to get off the Amapiano jams a little bit. It's becoming overused. No hate. I don't. In his context, in his particular, it's easy to say those things like, oh yeah, it's Amapiano, don't make more Amapiano records. This is an artist that, knowing very well the level at which he has been operating at for such a long time. L.A.X is not new to this game. This man has been putting out records until he caught a moment. And when you catch a moment, it's usually there's a cycle, there's an effect that he has on your music. Obviously, he knows what people actually like. He knows what sells his tickets now. He knows what can get people to come out to support to him. And it's just that case of like, okay, because I know you've done something so well, and this is what the crowd wants. Artists tend to like lean towards that easier, and he's good at it, bro. He's clearly good at it. He's good at that sound. So I'm not gonna knock him or say get off the sound so quickly. Nah, obviously it would be nice to see artists evolve and surprise their fans every other way or so. But I just think it's absolutely normal to still see him operate in this sound. Amapiano is still here. It's not as if he's in the ethos where Amapiano is not doing or no holding any weight in today's Afrobeats rendition. Amapiano is still holding a very strong ground as he used to. So I don't want to say as he used to, but yeah, it's still very prominent. Most of the biggest records this year had Amapiano influences on them from every Ashake record, bro. So it's not too far fetched. And it's a whole community as well. So if he is tied to that community, let him be tied to that community. I can't fault it from him. And he's good at it. That's the bottom line. Is he good at it? Sure. Then work. Then just put it to work, bro. Yeah, and I felt it on this one, man. It's exciting. Well, I guess exciting is subjective. This was still an exciting record, okay, to listen to. I was completely excited. You might see it on a piano record, might not be exciting right now, but trust me, I have a piano playlist. I go back to that piano playlist, and it excites me even when I'm in events and functions. I'm a piano record, still go off, still go crazy, so it excites me. So I guess it's subjective to what excites you. But anyway, let's move into the next record. This one is another L.A.X feature, but this one also has Ricardo Banks on it. It's called Baddest by DJ Sean. Ricardo Banks and L.A.X. Let's go. Okay, piano again. I'm here for it. See, these are two mean mugs on piano wave. Ricardo, another mean mug. Another beast.
I'm looking for my baby tonight.
This is gonna
I'm looking for my lady tonight. This trip is sexy tonight. This trip is dripping tonight. I'm looking for my baby tonight. I'm looking for my sexy tonight. This trip is dripping tonight. This trip is sexy tonight. Who be the baddest? She be the baddest. She be the maddest. She be the maddest. She be the baddest.
Hey, Eba.
She be the baddest.
Eba.
She be the baddest. She be the baddest. Never keep it on a low.
I know Ricardo Banks is gonna have a crazy verse.
It's a banger. I make me to the bungalow. I say back at the wombolo.
Hey.
Baby, Jawa for me konkolo. Baby, Jawa for me oh no. And if it happens, we fight. So we fight. I no go dirty you behind. In the middle of the night or anytime. If you call me, I go fly. Wherever you want, go. I go, me go. Wherever you want, go. I go, me go. Olele, cool. The way you dance, baby girl, ole cool. To ballet, mole too. To tomato me, ole you. Olele, cool. The way you dance, baby girl, ole cool. To ballet, mole too. To tomato me, ole you. I'm looking for my baby tonight.
Let's go.
I'm looking for my lady tonight.
Let's go.
This trip is sexy tonight. This trip is dripping tonight. I'm looking for my baby tonight. I'm looking for my sexy tonight. This trip is dripping tonight. This trip is sexy tonight. Who be the baddest? She be the baddest. She be the maddest.
When does L.A.X come in?
She be the maddest.
Is that him?
She be the baddest. She be the baddest.
This would be interesting to see how the structure is.
She be the baddest. The money back, pass me the money back, money back. My goods stay for nature. That's why we ball out. No Colorado, living la vida loca, Monaco. Yeah,
we're getting the break.
The way you dance, baby girl, ole cool.
This is DJ Maforiza now.
Tomato me, ole you. Ole cool. The way you dance, baby girl, ole cool. To ballet, mole too. Tomato me, ole you.
Hey. Okay. Transition. Let's go. Hey. Yo, you know one thing? Do you know the only thing I can say about this record? I feel like they had a missed opportunity here with the hook. They would have used a lot more repetition. If they used a lot more repetition, the record would definitely feel a lot more engraved in your memory. But like we the baddest, I feel like they could have built a lot more around there to give it something a lot more repetitive and punching, and you know what I mean, that could definitely stand alone and like just engraved in your head, and you just want to go back to it. I feel like they could have done a lot more with that hook. But other than that, the production again feels very DJ Maforiza. It feels like it's literally his drum kit that they used to produce this. So I was like, yeah, this feels like an entire production from here, man. But listen, that was fire. That was a vibe. That was a dance moment. That was like a high energy moment, and I'm always here for that. That was fantastic, man. You guys are 74%, yes. Some people are already like, all right, piano, I'm already over it. It's fine though. It's fine to be over it. I used to be. Was it early 2021? I was having a phase where I was like, yeah, let's get our piano out of here. Like we've had fun. We've had our moments. and then Highway became one of the biggest records in the year that just didn't go anywhere. Like that was just around, and it's still gonna be around. That's why I'm still a huge proponent of like Amapiano influence. It's not something like, this is a very stronghold. It's a very stronghold sonically on the scene, and it still lingers to today, and can't fight it, bro. It is what it is. It is what the people want. It is what the people want, and it's fire. But anyway, that was 76% from you guys. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah. What we saying? Next record is another one from. Okay, so we're getting Peruzzi records now. I'm excited to hear new Peruzzi. Peruzzi easily one of my favorite artists last year with his album Rum and Boogie. And then recently into this year, he has one of my favorite records, Celoui, on Basket Mouse Project. Ever since going, I won't say solo. He hasn't gone solo. He's kind of solo. He's kind of indie right now. He's with 1 RPM. He's distributing with 1 RPM, it looks like. But yes, this is, and I thought he had an Empire deal for a while. That had a record. Even, bro, they were slept on records, man. Sex on the Beach, I'm ready. Where's that song from? Then Sundays, I'm ready. I'm ready for everything. Was that this year? Or was that last year? I'm ready for everything. Peruzzi, like, so underrated. Definitely, easily the most underrated artist. One of the most underrated artists that in our time, bro. Like, when it comes to songwriting, his dexterity, his just the raw talent in channeling different eras of Afrobeats and Afropop. He is the quintessential artist in that sense, like in every sense of the word. But obviously his profile is not where it should be. But that can factor in so many things. Like, there's so many things to factor in, and I've said it multiple times again. But anyway, let's get into these two records. First one is Hypertension. Let's hear it. Okay, he's taking the crowd vocal route. Let's go. Oh my gosh. This is about to be cold, bro. I can tell. Oh, can I hear the piano on this too?
I see the signboard. We say you want it. Cause your body dangerous. For me, I know they hear what. I day hear till morning. And that's some period. If not style, you got style. If not moves, you got moves.
Hey! Listen! These vocals are clean AF. Clean AF. Listen to that. Bro.
Mommy, I know they hear what. I day hear till morning. And that's some period.
Hey, listen to the crowd vocals, bro. That's clean.
If not style, you got style. If not moves, you got moves for this.
Ah, no, that's beautiful. Hey.
What that guys them hoping, boy, you get something for them. This the way you carry for section. Don't cause hypertension.
Don't cause hypertension. Hey, okay.
This the way you carry for section. Don't cause hypertension.
This is probably coming from a real place. So anyone that goes to clubs, you said this Ikebe where you carry for section, it don't cause hypertension. It could definitely come from a true story. It definitely seems like a true story, man. Don't cause hypertension. Oh, this part is. What is the sample? Fuck.
style, you get style. If not moves,
you get moves.
For them.
Hey, hey.
So other guys them popping, oh yeah. You get something for them.
Okay.
This the way you carry for selection.
Don't cause hypertension.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, hey, hey. It don't cause hypertension.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. This the way you carry for selection. Don't cause hypertension.
Okay, now hit them with those notes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, hey. This sample. Cold. Cold. What you walking? Again. This is another, I guess, testament to easily one of the trendiest formats that we've seen, we've witnessed in the last couple months now, with this use of crowd vocals, and not too many artists do this style of record or this format to the quality that Peruzzi has done it here. I can only feel right with having Ashake himself on this. I can feel like Ashake doing on this kind of record would be nice as well. But nonetheless, Peruzzi's talent is showing through as expected. As expected, man. This is a very fun, cheeky record. Obviously, the context of it is like this Skibii where I see for this section, it don't cause hypertension, and it's like it's kind of making an anthem around that, and it's becoming a very catchy and like very fun record. And you can also hear the piano influences as well. The drums, the log drums are logging. You know what I mean? They are logged in, and that's terrible. I can't say the log drums are logged in. Forget I said that. Man, what am I turning into these days? But anyway, man, that was a fun record. I absolutely want to hear what's next, man. I actually want to hear what's next. This one is called Things I Need. But you guys are liking this so far. 79%. It's not bad. It definitely could be stronger. But yeah, 79% is not bad as well. Let's go to the next record. This one's called Things I Need. That Hypertension one was hard, but let me add it to my piano. Even though it's not all the way piano, but I still felt it. Alright, let's hear Things I Need. Oh no, let me run those harmonies again. Peruzzi and harmonies. Peruzzi and harmonies, bro. Let's go. Cheers! Let's go. Okay, looks like a radio tuning effect. That's cool. I like that.
As I don't wait to tire, I don't turn patient. My doctor said I need your love, you know. And to be frank like Sinatra, girl, you fly me to the moon. Is it?
Such a Peruzzi line, man. Such a Peruzzi line. And to be frank like Sinatra, come on, man. Come on, man.
My doctor said I need your love, you know. And to be frank like Sinatra, girl, you fly me to the moon. Is
oh no. I know it's supposed to have some man. No. See, I know it's about to have a crazy chord progression that I was building up. That's what I felt like. But it looks like we're having another crowd vocals inflection here, so let's do it.
Girl, you fly me to the moon. Is it a crime? Mother, she wrote. Girl, you turn me to bolo. This thing won't make I no. Say you just want to suck up. Oh yeah, suck all my love. I done this sincerely, momo kilo. Don't shell it, coco. Knocking no, coco. Baby, give me your love. Baby, give me your heart. Baby, give me your peace. Things I need. Oh yeah, baby, give me your love. Baby, give me your heart. Baby, give me your peace. Things I need.
Listen, Peruzzi about to scatter my head now, man. Chai. Peruzzi. Listen, man, this is a record. This is also, this is clearly a record, bro. This is clearly a record, from the arrangements to the strong harmonies in the beginning, and then to hear what the chord progression is like is so sweet. That melody is so sweet. Again, crowd vocals mixed to the finest form. Bro, this, like, come on. It's too easy for this guy, man. Come on, man.
Baby, give me your heart. Baby, give me your peace. Peace I need. Yeah, all that shit. Girl, you turn me to. Yeah, say you just want to.
Hey.
All that shit. Girl, you turn me to. Yeah.
Oh no.
Say you just want to. Sweetie, you're like party your love. Give me make a choppy your love.
Oh my God.
Turn up. I'm not picky, my Milane. So make nobody mind me. Now your side I want it. Turn up. All that she wrote. Girl, you tell me to follow. Say you just
oh my goodness.
all my love. Why can't they say selling no kilo? No selling no kilo. Baby, give me your love.
Oh no. Are you in those drums?
Baby, give me a piece. This I need.
Oh.
Baby, give me your love. Baby, give me your heart. Baby, give me your
Oh my God.
this I need. All that shit. Turn me to. Come make say you just want to. All that shit. Turn me to.
Hey, listen.
Say you just want to. Yo, X. Sweetie, you're like party your love.
Oh no. Oh golly. Peruzzi will just drop album like this, my guy. No, bro. How is Peruzzi? Bruh. Peruzzi is not of this world, man. Like, this guy is. Where do you even start to like break down this kind of record, man? Like, how do you even first approach it? Because there's too many things to pick from when it comes to like what's making this record an absolute moment, bro. Bro, things I need. What a record. I added this to my best of 2022, by the way. I don't know if you guys caught that. I added this to my best of 2020. This is one of the best records I've heard. This is easily one of his best moments, man. And it's crazy because this conversation, like, it raises this conversation about, like, and it sucks right now. Peruzzi is not in a place where this kind of material will rise to the top where it honestly should be. I would not to take anything away from the records that are topping the charts right now. I mean, like, there's some level of, that's why this music P is just the amount of noise like you can make. How much noise can you make? That's my only issue right now, because there's artists like Peruzzi consistently dropping great material, but his brand level is not there. Like, his noise making attributes are not there. Even though he was tied closely to one of the biggest artists in the scene, now he's solo, which is even gonna be a little bit harder in terms of like resources, in terms of like, but it's crazy, man. His talent always shines through. This song is so well put together, just from the entire, like, the elements that this man made and stacked up in order to beef this record up, from the like back up to the crazy intense harmonies in the intro, to the sweet and seductive chord progressions as it was transitioning into the hook. bro, the beat on the drums, the drum transitions too was nuts. Oh man, and just his entire delivery, man. His delivery is always top notch. Like it's always there, man. You guys see when I tell you people that Peruzzi is some people don't understand my appreciation of Peruzzi's music to this point. I know, like, I've been ridiculed for liking Peruzzi as much as I do, but bro, it's clearly there, man. You can't say anything but adore the talent that is here, the level of detail that went into this songwriting and crafting, bro. Like, you can't help but like just give credit to where it's due, man. Like, give credit to where it's due. He's meant to be operating on the upper echelon of artistry right now, but obviously he's not there, and it's sad. It's sad, but an album like Rum and Boogie, bro, this album, people laughed at me when he made my top 3. People laughed, bro. People still laugh to this day. But Peruzzi, oh man, potent, bro. See, listen. I hate when people always tag Kiss Daniel as the most underrated artist. It became a whole thing to say Kiss Daniel was so it got to a point where it was ironic to call him underrated, because all you kept hearing was he's underrated. Man has the biggest record this year. Still underrated. Of course, sure. But the material that Peruzzi consistently puts out hasn't operated to the commercial success or to the touch of where Kiss Daniel is. So, like, to me, when it comes to who is underrated more, or who is like the most underrated talent that we have in the scene, bro, it's Peruzzi, clearly. Like, it's Peruzzi. It's always been Peruzzi, bro. It's always been Peruzzi from the beginning. It's been Peruzzi. He's been the brains behind so many hit records, so many that we don't even know. He's been a ghostwriter to that extent. And it's funny because you say what usually attaches a good songwriter or keeps a good songwriter away from being a superstar is that delivery. Usually why you would assign a song, a very well put together song, and give to a superstar, not only does it carry more weight with their name, but obviously on the mic you can see them perform the record to even a better standard as the songwriters do. But in this case, when seeing a songwriter like Peruzzi, bro, I don't think that's the case. His delivery is up there. If not even better than many superstars. And it's just crazy how he's not like a household name. Obviously, there's been crazy like things he has had to deal with in terms of like PR. And like, if you follow his history, there's definitely instances as to why his name is not being broadcasted everywhere. But trust me, man, I think he's clear, and this record is just going up to show. Like, this is a record like in 2022. Who is going to make a song that is connected to the trend, I guess, or the gimmick of this crowd vocals element, and make a record that still in its own have its own like identity in that artist? He's not losing himself to the gimmick of crowd vocals. He's still embedding a lot of what we've seen from Peruzzi's like artistry, and still giving you that in a subtle way. You know what I mean? It's still giving you the crowd vocals and utilizing it in the best way possible to give you a very fun, and this is a record that should work right now. Things I Need, it's so sweet, it's so catchy, it's potent, it's right there, it's sing-alongable. It has every reason to hit. But I don't know. I don't think it would, but I would love to be proven wrong, man. But Peruzzi, man, I've gone too much on this particular record, but these 2 records, absolutely gem of an artist, man. You guys are 85%. It's a whole discussion we can have about Peruzzi, man. It's a whole discussion. Because, honestly, these 2 records are sick. Stupid. These 2 records that we got, stupid. Bro, it just frustrates me, man. It frustrates me. It just does. Like, how are people not hearing this? How radio OAP is not picking this up? How is it not like just an organic growth? I mean, it just goes to show like, yo, there's ways around this industry that you can't really predict, and you can't really. Of course, you can attribute it to his PR team and how much of how much is it being tactical with his PR? But bro, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on from Peruzzi for a bit. But I just say that to say Peruzzi is easily the most stepped on artist of our time, easily, without a fucking doubt, bro, without a doubt. He's a pop artist. The thing is that a lot of artists that don't operate in pop music, you can easily say, or at least attribute as to why they're not a household name because they don't make pop music. But Peruzzi is an artist that makes pop music, but should be like up there, bro. It should be up there. It has every reason to be up there, but it just isn't. It just blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind. But anyway, we'll end it right here, and we'll move on to the next records. But anyway, I'm sure most people love those two records, man. Over 85% for two of them. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. We have Miss Banks, Joey B, and Kwesi Arthur. I'm excited to see what Miss Banks is cooking with this GH MCs. Joey B, fun MC to listen to. Always don't know. He's like almost like a Ghanaian Fowls in a way. Very cheeky, very satirical in a lot of his deliveries. And Kwesi Arthur, you can't really pin him to a particular sound. It could give you melodic rap one day. It could give you Afrobeats vibes one day. It could give you straight MC and bar for bar, bibbidi bop MC and like rapping. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's see what they cooked up with Miss Banks. I'm expecting it's a pop record, pop leaning record. So let's go.
You just want turn up, you don't want to fall when you just want a nigga who the ball when party till 5 until who go drive. Yes, you take the wheel, tell the devil I'm alive. Next I don't go with the line.
Kwesi opening the record, let's go.
She just want to see me shine. I see their comments, I just know they reply. All the negative vibes, I push them to the side. Shorty,
can you give me story? Tell me what you to do me like that. Show me how you move your body. If I give it.
Okay, I loved how Kwesi opened the record, but I'm not a fan of this transition. Oh, is this Joey? Excuse me, is that Joey?
Throw it right back.
Take a good look. You can't tell me I ain't all of that. 20 years from now, they be talking about my impact.
Okay. Wait. This beat is actually colder than I thought, bro. This beat is actually mad. Because what made me appreciate it was the cadence of that bedu. And I love how he like. I wasn't the biggest fan of how he entered, okay, but I love how he exited. And I think it might be Joey B that did that part there. But bro, how he settled on that beat, that bounce. Oh man, and Miss Banks is about to go off. I'm excited about this record, bro.
If I give it to you, throw it right back.
Come on. Hey.
Take a good look. You can't tell me I ain't all of that. 20 years from now, they be talking about my impact. Coming for the kid, cause you think that I'm a counteract. Baby, you a bum, you can't even cataract. I'm a big boss.
Hey! I love what she did there with the cataracts and you can't even count some racks. I like that. Let me run that back.
Good look. You can't tell me I ain't all of that. 20 years from now, they be talking about my impact. Coming for the kid, cause you think that I'm a counteract. Baby, you a bum, you can't even cataract. I'm a big boss.
Oh man! The cataracts names because she said, 20 years from now they'll be talking about me. I like that scheme right there, man. Nah, MCA, Miss Banks is give her a credit because she's an MC in the truest form, man. Give her a credit.
We talking about my impact. Coming for the kid, cause you think that I'm a counteract. Hey. Baby, you a bum, you can't even cataract. I'm a big boss, I ain't in all the tit for tat. Combat my chat, don't need to act. This shit's a rap. Coming for the kid, you know you ain't making it back. If you shoot your shot, I'ma make it clap.
And the bed do the entire body.
Okay.
Make you do one properly. Give energy, you know, be 40. Make it naughty, naughty. I don't wanna hear no story. No, you love it when I do it like that. Make you not go do me corny. Push up on it, I'ma throw it right back.
Hey, this feels like Bodge.
Can you give me story? Tell me what you to do me like that. Show me how you move your body. If I give it to you, throw it right back.
I want to hear Bodge on this. Hey, I'm fouled.
I be you know say I be boss.
Hey.
Tell the waiter bring more booze.
Hey.
Talking to me it go cost you. So why you no go leave your man? Make a pay him up and fuck you.
Hey.
Open the side.
Listen.
Dog.
Listen.
Pussy. Monkey.
Hey.
Drop that girl, she a thought.
Hey.
We about the bills, we ain't about the cost piece. I'm looking to give me story.
Oh, listen. Ghana boys are prep. These boys are not coming to play, bro. Ghana boys are not coming to play. Listen to this record, bro. Listen to this record. Joey B with his best Budge impression, bro. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Listen to this record, bro. And how he came in with the bounce on that hook. Now, let's run that Joey B hook again. Not the hook, sorry, the verse. That's Joey B verse. Let me run that back.
Go leave your man, make up boss.
No, when he open and say, you know, say I be boss, bro. My nigga.
If I give it to you, throw
it
right back.
Hey.
I be you know say I be boss.
Hey.
Tell the waiter bring more booze. Hey. Talking to me it go cost you. So why you no go leave your man? Make a pay him up and fuck you. Open the sideways. Doggy. Pussy. Monkey. Drop that girl, she a 30. We about the bills, we ain't about the cost piece. I'm looking to give me story.
Hey.
Tell me what you to do me like. Show me how you move your body. If I give it to you, throw it right back.
Let's go. Miss Banks has one, bro. What you mean?
I'ma get kilo bad, put your head on my chest, you go feel okay.
Chrissy, let's go.
Again, give a chase, see the bread, why you can't take off time, no day.
Hey.
Your nigga, you for cash out. My nigga, we for cash out.
Bro, what? Oh my goodness. What is going on today, bro? What? Rent was due when they made this record, bro. Rent was absolutely like landlord was knocking on your door. My bro. This is a vibe. I can't put it into words, man. This when this loses you, bro. When this loses you. When it comes to like the party vibe, like again. You guys already know me with Budge. And to see such a great impression of him on this record, it gives me like that level of excitement too, man. This record is stupid. This record is stupid good, bro. Miss Banks, I hope. Oh, this kind of features I want to see Miss Banks on, and it sucks that this could have made an album. This could have made an album this year. This could have made an album. Miss Banks. And she was cold too with that cataracts line. Oh, listen, she was cold. Everyone came correct. Kwesi opened the record and saw it out. Listen. Honestly, one of my favorite records tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. It's one of my favorite records tonight. And we've heard bangers tonight. I'm adding it to one of my favorites of the year too, man. That's nuts. This is a track and a half, bro. It's a track and a half, bro. The Ghana boys are not playing, bro. Ghana boys are not smiling. Boys are brat. What do you mean? What do you mean, Joey B? Come on. Joey B ate this record up. Dropped a super nice, like, catchy, fun hook that was still in that same vein, again, like I mentioned, like Budge, but still made it like a whole vibe. And it sat well with what this monstrous beat, bro. Like, this beat is just crazy. Like, how it was calm and all those like strings and transitions were coming in, bro. Like, it was so minimalist as well. Like, it was doing the very least, but still but still having such a very calm bounce and ride throughout the record. And bro, that bounce Joey B did on his verse, bro. I want to hear that verse again. Nah, Ghana boys are not smiling, man. Nah, that's fantastic. That was a fantastic. You guys are 90%. As you should. That was a fucking vibe. Bro. What? No, I want to hear that Joey B bounce again, bro.
Monkey. Tell the waiter bring more booze, more. I be you know say I be boss. Tell the waiter bring more booze, more booze. Talking to me it go cost you. So why you no go leave your man? Make I pay him up and fuck you. Open a sideways.
Listen, man. No, Joey. This is serious. No. No. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Anyway. All right. Let's move on to the next one, man. Joey B is nuts, bro. I would have loved Fowls in this. Fowls to eat this record up. I know Fowls to eat this record up, man. Let's move on to the next one. We have, bro, these are 3 hearts back to back. That's crazy, man. Anyway, let's go. Skibii, obviously having one of the biggest records in the beginning of the year, first half of the year. Baddest Boy with Davido. But let's see how he's following up, man. I think he dropped a record that was not too bad since then. I think so. But let's hear it. Bubba by Skibii. Okay, Nif Keys.
Look back and I me call you. Come close, make I comfort you. Check phone, I don't inbox you. Cash up, make I load you. Sweet life, we go enjoy you. Slow down, my luck, we short you. Clear eye, make you see road.
This is calm.
Money long be like network. She no see, say I did try.
Okay, street
I
pop.
get you for my mind. Baby, no be lie. She no see, say I did try. I get you for my mind. Baby, no be lie. Obo de gbadun, la vida loca. Make I go through back.
Is it weird that I'm actually a fan of this, of his vocals right now? Like, he's sounding very, very clean. Like, and I don't think he has sounded this clean before. Like, okay, like in terms of like high notes, like this is the highest I've ever heard him, and I think he's not bad. Or listen, let me hear more in order to make sense.
La vida loca, make I go through back. La vida loca, make I go through back.
Okay, yeah, listen. Okay, now this is clean.
I get you for my mind, baby, no be lie. She no see,
this is a roller coaster of a record.
I get you for my mind, baby, no be lie. Obo de gbadun, la vida loca, make I go through back. Obo de travel, obo de gbadun, la vida loca, make I go through back.
Okay, no. No, okay. Yeah, you're
Look back
overstepped.
and I me
You
call
overdid
you.
it. You overdid
Come
it.
close, make I comfort you. Check phone, I don't inbox you. Cash up, make I load you.
This is such a roller, bro. There's like, you know what this feels like? It feels like a terrible salad. You know what I mean? A salad that has celery in it. Have you guys ever had celery in your salad and you be like, you want to pick out the shit that you don't like in the salad, like you want to like, yeah, you want to like pick it out. And in this case, bro, that's what this feels like. It feels like I'm hearing bits and pieces that shouldn't be there, but I just want to like take it out because there are definitely moments that I can appreciate on this record. Like there's especially like this, it's just weird. Like it says one impressive moment and then it comes with a very disappointing one, and it becomes a roller coaster of a journey. And I'm like, it got to a point where like, okay, this is someone that is becoming a lot more confident vocally, and it gets to a point that he's overconfident and he does too much and oversabi catch him, and it becomes like a weird thing when he does it. He overdoes the thing that I appreciated him for. So it's like, it's all over the place. It's like so many, it's not consistent enough for it to be a easy listen. So it's like, anyway, yeah, that was a roller coaster, man. That was a roller coaster. Like, and I was like, like that portion, like I felt like there was something to work with there. But when it came to the runs, when it became to the ad libs that I was adding to that, it became annoying to even hear it again the second time you have it. So yeah, bro, it's such a roller coaster, man. I feel like there was a good idea somewhere in there, and it just got clouded with a lot of cringe moments, vocally speaking, and yeah. Anyway, that was Skibii with Bubba, and bro, and Nifty's production was very clean too, like in a very Nifty's fashion. But anyway, I was thinking, oh yeah, this would be another street anthem, but I don't know, man. Yeah, like there was a good idea somewhere. There's a good idea in there, but it's just a matter of like how it got put together. At the end of the day, it just doesn't seem as consistent, as potent for the record. Yeah, you guys are 72%. No, wow, okay. Femi Victor says Skibii is so lazy, bro. That song no get verse. That's really funny. I think it does have a verse though. Or is it just looping pre-chorus and chorus and then post-chorus as well? It possibly is that. You might not get a verse. I might actually go back to see that. Anyway, that was interesting. Oreste, what did I do to offend you? Ore, sorry, man. See, we need to do something about this. Every stream now, I've been getting a whole lot of spams. Don't think this nude HD is a real person. Obviously, it's a bot. It's a bot, and it's so annoying. It's so terrible. But anyway, I've reported it, so hopefully YouTube does something about it. Anyway, Sha, that wasn't the most exciting one. Let's get into the next one. This one is by Canny Beats, YKB, and who else? Alana Maria. I know YKB, and I'm excited to hear any YKB feature no matter what. But let's hear the song. It's called Canny Beats. Let's go. That intro reminded me of a foul song. Dun, 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 dun. I've been the beat when they enter lift. You know what I'm saying? On the extra feet. What's that song? It's off of Stories That Touch. A long way and unpunished. The intro reminds me of a song off of Stories That Touch. If anyone can guess what song came to mind as soon as you hear that intro. Yeah. Soft talk. Soft talk. Yeah, Oreo was first. Oreo was first to guess that. But you guys can definitely hear it. The intro reminded me of Soft Talk. But let's hear it. Yusuf come by.
Shade. Say she won't come my party. Alawe, Mugbe. I know that she want all of me. Don't worry. 6 o'clock, pick you up.
These keys are interesting.
We going touch you like other guy, make you love me. Oh my God,
Okay, now you know that notes that he keeps working on. I feel like he could a little bit. It could dial that back as the song is progressing. Or is it just me? It feels quite intrusive right now into the record, or maybe just the mixing. It feels a little bit intrusive into YKB's vocals.
where we going touch you like other guy, make you love me. Oh my God, I'm thinking this girl is for me, for me. Call my bank, I'm giving her all my money, but show my joe. Timba calling me, show my joe. Timba look me, Timba calling me. What you gonna do for me?
The bass line is nasty and then the beat switch up.
What you gonna do for me?
Okay, female vocalist, let's go.
Tell me if you won't come my way, my lover. I won't sleep right these nights without my baby. You ain't fell in love before.
I like this. They're thinking outside the box a bit.
I won't leave you wanting more. This time I swear, my God, you wanted to drive me crazy, so crazy, yeah. Oh my God, your loving they give me safety, so baby, yeah.
Show my joe, Timba calling me, show my joe, Timba look me, Timba calling me. What you gonna do for me? Timba look, yeah. What you gonna do for me? It's like time, my catch it, this every book, passy ice time.
She said she sabi book past Einstein. That was funny, man.
My catch it, this every book, passy ice time. Show my joe. Oh, Abasi
I like how adventurous this beat was, bro. I like how adventurous this beat was. This was definitely interesting. Like, this is someone, or at least a producer, thinking outside of the box, or at least making it a lot more eventful. The beat was far from boring, bro. It was far from boring. So it was quite exciting, and it was switching entire like moments and beats and arrangements completely. So I really like that. And we're also getting YKB in a fine pocket. Okay, YKB in a fine pocket. I also like the little chemistry that he had with the artists as well, Elana Maria. That was nice. That was subtle. Her voice too was clean. Her voice was absolutely clean on this record. And I liked, and as much as I was speaking to that little note that was quite intrusive, over time it became, it kind of drowned out in the background a little bit, and it wasn't as intrusive. But what I felt was a good anchor for the production was the bass line. The guitar bass line was so well done, and it really helped in transitioning the beats into the switches, and I really enjoyed that. But I mean, it was a very dynamic record to the point where you could argue, is it too much in terms of the switches and the arrangements? But I would say this is definitely a fringe, or at least an alternative take on what we've already taken to know as Afropop. So this is obviously a lot more experimental in the sense of switching moments in a song. So it's obviously it's a lot more unorthodox. It's a lot more thought that went into it to be disruptive, to be different. And I really appreciated the attempts from the production standpoint, especially. So yeah, this was good. This was a good moment. I really liked it. I don't see this fitting in any playlist currently, but I think it's a good record. It's a good record as well. But you guys are 65% from the looks of it. I think you guys definitely need to give it a lot more credit. This record deserves a lot more credit than 65. But I see it. I see it. It's a lot more fringe. It's not as cookie cutter as most of the Afrobeat songs. It's not arranged like a cookie cutter moment, you know. So it is what it is. It is what it is from that one. But I 62% according to you guys. Alright, saying, is that YKB from the Lakon song? Yes, it is. It is YKB from the Lakon song. Homeboy says Tiwa vibes. I don't know if it's quite Tiwa vibes. Her voice is definitely softer than Tiwa's though. I could say that. Nana says sounds good and different, but it's also missing something. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's missing that structure, bro. I think it's missing a structure that is quite quintessential. You know what I mean? That's quite there for a regular record. But this is far from regular, bro. This is far from regular record. The beat is dope, but it's a 50-50 song to me. Yeah, I guess it's definitely a hit or miss. It's definitely a hit or miss. Brasher says 7.8. I see that. I can see that. Just Vibes in the building. What's good? So love your energy as usual, man. Just want to say huge congrats on making the posters today. Thank you, Just Vibes. Appreciate it. Big ups to Just Vibes. Always here for the good energy, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Let's go to the next record. Thanks, Skibii, as well. Thanks, Neo, as well. Appreciate it. Let's go to Fasina and Mojo. Now, these are all very alternative artists. Now, you guys, it might be a hit or miss for the crowd, but I would love for you guys to tap into more Fasina records. Fasina is one of my favorite alter guys, and I really enjoyed his voice is actually different. It's very deep, and he sings in a very baritone voice. And MC What, Mojo AF, and PsychoYP, two crazy MCs that could ginger a fucking record. So I'm about to go in. Let's go for this one's called Feva by Fasina, Mojo, and PsychoYP. Let's go. Ooh. Why does that feel familiar?
She only bringing complications my way. Turning off my phone till late night Friday. I don't need you talking things in my ear. I saw when my homies do this my way. When I run into the fever, baby.
Something about that is not clean. My brother. Oh no, man. The auto-tune too as well, man. Like Fasina is, bro, like his natural voice is so unique, man. Like he doesn't need auto-tune, bro. He doesn't need, even though you're trying to hit high notes like that, you don't. Yeah, man. Fasina, bro. Fasina, let's not do this. I'm trying to type out the record before we get into it, but that auto-tune wasn't it. Please, Fasina, let's fix up.
Friday, I don't need you talking things in my ear. I saw when my homies do this my way. When I run into the fever, baby, tell me things I won't believe. Freezing up my heart, you turn the freezer. Something for the journey with a diva. Popping up something while we're in, yeah. You go with the most that make me meaner.
No, Fasina, you have YP and Mojo. Already people are going to click on this, bro. These are two features that, like, bro, people have always wanted to hear this too. I mean, they've been on the record together, I think. But a creation like Mojo and PsychoYP is so intriguing. It's so intriguing that people will want to embark on it. Now, this is a time for you to, bro, this man has had cleaner hooks. Way cleaner hooks like this. And why do this to yourself to hit such an uncomfortable note? Like, this is not where his voice thrives in. Have you heard? I want to play a song where Fasina really shines. I want to play a song like on this 3 Strains EP. This different string. I'm baby, but his voice is very low, very baritone. I'm baby, but I got your way to go. Victor Mexico. Like he sings fantastic, but when he's trying to hit this Mariah Carey notes, my guy, pipe down. This sounds awful with the auto-tune, bro. Sounds awful. Bro. It sounds awful, man. Sometimes it takes an artist to understand your range, understand your sound, understand what's comfortable for you. And it sucks that this is gonna be a waste of a Mojo and PsychoYP collab, bro.
She's your way for me, yeah. Told that shorty she's your way on me, yeah. I just hit her in the back of the G, yeah. Oh, you know we, yeah. So I got the cushion up on my jeans, yeah. I used to pray for the times like this. But a nigga, could you pull up in some all-white shit? When the figures up and spend it on the all-white whip. Never spend it on a chick that can't count my bricks on some trap shit.
Complications my way. Turning off my phone till late night Friday. I don't need you talking things in my ear. I saw when the homies do this my way. When I run into the fever, baby tell me things I won't believe.
I'm just waiting for the Mojo verse. PsychoYP was alright, but still the song, the record is.
Popping up something while we're in, yeah. Yeah, with them must make me meaner. When I'm on the liquor, I'm a leader. Thought the see us go, but we're still, yeah, we're still, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go my compliment, yeah, my complicate.
See, listen. Let's clear road for Mojo. Okay, let's clear road for Mojo because it's easily gonna be the most exciting part of the record. Right now, we can already tell. It's easily gonna be the most exciting part of the record, man. And it sucks because you have Fasina and PsychoYP on the record too, and.
When I'm on the liquor, I'm a leader. Thought the see us go, but we're still, yeah, we're still, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go my compliment, yeah, my complicate. Or any moving documents, but and John relate. Oh, yeah, go my free pretense, but me my operate. Oh, yeah, go my word defense, that back communicate. Kilo fari wo, some fashion me, yeah. After you carry phone, show got to Tiwa. If I carry load, on top of Narians, it be like you volleyball, you know even let me land. And you go see conclusion, just jump.
It be like volleyball, you don't even let me land. Talk your shit, Mojo. No, I like that bar, man. It be like volleyball, you don't let me land. See, listen.
Hey. After you carry phone, hey. Hey. If I carry load, hey. Top of Narians, it be like you volleyball, you know even let me land. How you go see conclusion, just jump inside.
Hey.
False accusations for the umpteenth time.
Hey.
Inside every fucking time. You want boring wine, not a boring time.
Mojo easily saving the record, bro.
I don't need you talking things in my ear.
Alright. We've heard enough, but Mojo easily, bro. Listen, that's why you're this Fasina, why'd you waste a Mojo feature like this, bro? Guys, for contrast, okay, I'm gonna play a Fasina record where he is in his pocket, he's in his comfort zone. Listen to the hook, okay? Listen to how comfortable he is on it, okay? First off, this beat. Listen, it's gonna be on the hook. I want to give you guys where he's comfortable at, so you guys see the contrast. To see exactly what I mean.
Smoked a different strain for this. Mama gonna get some ranges. My nigga gonna.
You can hear the auto-tune is not heavy. You can hear the auto-tune is not as heavy. He's like, smoke another strain for this. Like he's pretty much in his comfort level. Let's go.
See the ends. Though he's locked for ages. Put me in a deeper end. She feeling menses. Says she wanna play pretend. So that she ain't gotta pretend with this.
He's even harmonizing.
I'm wavy, trying to make some way to go. Took some things to go. We can go Mexico. You feel me? I tell you that I wanna go your way.
Like the auto-tune is subtle.
Running late, you know.
Listen, like it's a lot subtle. I could go to a lot of his discography. I can go to the tune that he has with Mins, man, the classic Friday record, bro. Like there's moments you can say that Fasina, like, you know where he thrives, and his attempt on this new record it's just piss poor. Like it's awful. It's god awful to what he has been able to make before because he's not playing in his arena, and it's sad to say to an artist, don't do that because you're naturally not in that, like sonically you're not there yet. You can't hit those notes. Auto-tune is not helping you. Whoever is mixing your voice, it's not helping you either. But yeah, man. Bro. Anyway, that's about it. It's atrocious that he did this on a freaking Psycho and Mojo. Psycho and Mojo feature, bro. Anyway, go to this 3 strains 3-pack. Insane. This 3 records, freaking incredible. Mojo is on this record too as well, and Tim Larry is the one that ties everything together on this project, man, and I really liked it. But anyway, man, that was Fasina, Mojo, and PsychoYP. Ores says attorney Power Papi defending his client. I'm dying. But honestly, like, it's sad to see an artist that you know that can do something good, and like they do stuff like this, and it's just sad. And it sucks because I'm sure to some of you this is like your first impression, or this is your first point of contact with that artist. So it's like, yeah, this is not his moment. This is not the finest. This is not the best moment to determine him. But anyway, Mojo saving that record, bro, like crazy. But let's move to honestly partly why I'm excited about this live stream. Terri dropped a deluxe to his EP. Now, I said it after Ruga did it that it's probably going to be a thing now where people are going to be dropping deluxe versions of EPs. It's crazy since how we're going to make that a norm now, but it is what it is. Now, Terri has definitely made some improvements. Sonically speaking, he's a lot more confident. He's a lot more clear on his identity as an artist than he has ever been. Every record before this, or every moment before this, is pretty much, I won't say like a Wiz impression, or at least someone is on the journey of like not being in the shadows of Wiz too much. And I think that's where he's about to embark on with this EP. And obviously time is going to tell how this EP ages, or at least performs for him. But sonically speaking, this was easily my most enjoyable Terri moment. I've gone through this EP, and I think it's one of the best this year. And he has a remix to 2 tracks, No Lie and Danger. Now, No Lie is not one of my favorites off the EP, but it was interesting that he chose that record for a Rema feature. I'm curious to see what Rema was able to add to it. This is No Lie remix, Terri and Rema. Let's go.
The loving who you give me deep association.
Hey,
another man come put down for my portion. I type I pray for.
I swear they added some elements to the production. I don't think it's the same production. I swear they added more things to it. I think they did.
I go home, come now, uncle. Set location. Yeah, I keep back, I'm a dosha, I'm a leg.
Why does this feel different?
I'm a jackpot. Yeah, you know your body really matter. In me, ignite. Yeah, you know, see how I fight.
I don't remember this record like this.
She not shine, you never too far away. No go wait for slow. I wanna want my school like to me, but you are the true definition of finance. I know if you ever this sketchy, I represent you.
Rema is an idiot, bro. Rema's an idiot. This line is stupid, bro. This line is so stupid. He said, it said something along the line of, I know you're not, I don't know what my school taught to me, but you are the definition of fine art. I hate Afropop niggas, man. I hate this. Like, no, that line is stupid. Listen, let's run it back. It says something about you're the true definition of fine art. Oh my god, that's funny.
Far away, no go wait for slow. I wanna want my school like to me, but you are the true definition of finance. I know if you ever this sketchy, I represent.
Listen, that's top 10 funniest lines, man. That was one of the funniest lines I've heard, man. He said my school, I don't know why my school lied to me. This nigga said his entire education was a lie because of see Yash. That's a crazy, funny ass line, bro.
The true definition of finance. I know if you ever this sketchy, I represent you, guess I feel all finance. I'm on the show.
I like what he did there. Amateur, they turn me on. It's like it's a very easy note to console. Only you can turn me on. And instead he did Amateur. That's actually clever, man. I actually liked how he did that. That was a nice flip. That was a nice flip on that reference there.
Okay. You know, say for love me, I be waiting.
What?
Any other open pace, and now you want make it my baby. Anytime when you call on me,
oh my God.
You know, say I go there available. Say you dey press on my pim pam pam. Push and start. Yeah. You love me when you give me.
What? Remy boy, come on. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you come in and scatter the table, bro. This man had like 2 minutes on the record, bro. Okay, 2 minutes is an exaggeration. But bro, they gave him so much real estate and he made use of it. His presence was very clear and quite eventful. You know what I mean? Very eventful of a feature, bro. That was fun. That was absolutely fun from Rema, bro. Like, no. This definitely took the record up a notch, bro. I
no go let the man come put down for my portion.
I don't remember that song. Don't be there, man. Hey.
Me and the over. 5 pound to fire. Money and client. When I miss you, I go call you dial. I got me, you go feel my long gun. Wonder why you acting like you don't want one. On my side, kaba, I go run. Do what you do, do. You love it when you give me deep as ocean. Yeah, I no go let another man come put down for.
Oh, I love this record now, bro. Like, Rema actually made me like the song a lot. Okay, Rema 8. Rema 8 that head. Listen. Yo, this EP is turning out to be Terri's best work. It has to be, bro. It has to be Terri's best work yet. Yeah. I know I liked the Afro series. It was cute. I went back to listen to it today actually. It was a cute moment. But I think he's a lot stronger on this EP. I think he's a lot stronger on this EP. And just the curation right now of having an artist as disruptive, as aggressive as Rema, and giving him so much room to in lack of a better term, fuck shit up. That was good. That was a good call. That was a good call for Terri. The thing is that funny thing is that what excited me out of the snippets that I put out was the Bnxn feature. The Bnxn feature excited me because 1, I already like Danger. Danger is a fantastic record, and 2, hearing Bnxn's vocals on it made absolute sense. It just made sense. It just made perfect sense that Buju would be on this kind of song. And it felt like a Buju or a Bnxn original. It felt like a song that you could definitely see him or tag team with another artist that would definitely make it ginger. And it just made perfect sense. So we're about to listen to the Bnxn remix of Danger. Which Danger is already a fantastic record. Okay? It's already a fantastic record. And I want to hear this one so bad. Like, so bad. Danger is up there, man, as one of my favorite records this year. And to hear Bnxn on top of it is going to be crazy. And especially when he fits. He fits, sonically speaking, he fits the production so well. So let's hear it. It fits the melody, man. Oh, calm. By the way, the Rema is going to my R&B playlist for sure.
We got some kind of
He opened it. He opened the song. Benson opens the song. Oh man, I did bouncing Terri off his own record, bro. And this nigga's gonna eat this guy up. This nigga's gonna eat Terri up, man. Ah, let's reload it. Reload it. Ah. Woo. How we enter the song?
We got some kind of love, we no feel high.
Hey.
We no feel step up by. And the money choco, you know I no feel like. You know the times that we survive. And some people want to talk that only put inside. You know me, I got you for life.
Fuck it up!
I don't choco, I don't feel like the feeling that I feel inside. Small big, you checking brains on a kilometer. Front of body, it's special. Everybody know. And you know, say they're checking on us every second. Could tell it's so true last somewhere, we'll just give him a shot. If I ever leave,
I'm so true last song. As my baby, they dance so. Hey!
You got me your door.
Got me looking inside of your door. Let that bass line, bro. Get that bass line, my brother. Oh no. But you need to come back. Okay, give them back up.
So if you looking for me, I be gone.
Hey.
To a place where I be a danger. Your body all of my dancer. Make her study your body
like a professor. Hey. Kill us.
Wanna know how I feel.
The Baba. Hey, come on, listen. Ah, Miss Benson had a lot more. Okay, let's go.
School me.
School daddy, and then that kind of rain. You call me daddy. Hey.
When you show my side,
all night. Hey. Listen to the sax, bro. Listen to the sax. Oh no.
If I ever leave,
that's my baby. That's so.
Oh. You got me your door. Got me knocking in front of your door.
Ah, bro. Baby. Listen to Bessie. Listen to Bessie harmonize, bro. Yo, listen to Bessie harmonize in the background, man. I love this. I love this.
And I don't believe you got me your door. Got me knocking in front of your door. If I ever leave, go so you last. Ask my baby to dance on.
I know.
You got me your door.
Code.
Got me knocking in front of your door.
Code.
So if you looking for me, I be gone to a place. Your body all of my dancer. Make her study your body
like a professor. Kill answer.
Wanna know how I feel.
The Baba shot. Hey.
Kill answer.
Oh no, Terri. These are two fantastic features, bro. Two very apt features. Very apt, bro. Very appropriate for this record, bro. Oh man. Oh no, bro. Shout out to Terri, bro. Shout out to the people on his team that actually sought out for these features, because these were good calls. These were good calls. These were good calls of features. Oh man. Benson opening up the record is still fucking me up, bro. It's still fucking me up. That was insane. That was an absolute vibe. Obviously one thing about this, what these two features actually help to show, they show how much Terri like aced these records. He absolutely bodies these records, bro. To the point where No Lie started to sound fresh to me. And I was like, wait, they added some things. And I might have to go back to the original. But there's some things that I'll do that on my later time. But basically, it just made sense. Like from the decisions of having these two artists, they definitely like enhanced the records, enhanced the excitement on this records, especially with the Benson one. Well, the Benson one, because it didn't have a lot of real estate on the record, he opened up the record, which was good and still very strong. The impact is there as he opens up the record. But we're getting also some ad-libs and backups from him, and those harmonies are so well done. Because again, he feels like he belongs on this record. Bnxn feels like he belongs on this record, and he absolutely does it well. And not to talk about the Rema feature as well, man. Like, bro. Like, the Rema feature is nasty, bro. Like, this man had a lot of presence on it. It was very strong. I was so here for it, man. I was so here for it. And, bro, easily Terri's best work. Easily Terri's best work, bro. You guys are 93%. 93% on the Danger remix, bro. That was hard. That was stupid hard. Man. Sorry it came so late. I was trying to find ways to type it up, but I was just too in there. Danger is such a crazy record, bro. And it's crazy because, yeah, it's definitely it has to be one of my favorites now this year, man. It has to be one of my favorites. It has to be. It just has to be. Especially with this Bnxn remix. It just has to be, bro. That's my baby. Come on. Alright, man. Let's go to the final and the last track for tonight's stream. It's been crazy. I haven't drank from my water bottle in a minute. But anyway, let's get into Jaye Foreign. Now, this is an interesting feature because Zinoleesky and Tiwa, there's definitely points to say that this could absolutely work. Okay? It definitely feels like it can work. Tiwa is as versatile as it can get in terms of like everything from street slamba to Afropop to like R&B. She can give you all of that. So Zinoleesky, I'm gonna see which lane or what word he tries to prepare for a Tiwa Savage feature, and we hear it. Is this a Nifty's record? It might be, but let's go. Interesting input. Yeah, is Zino still on Malian Records? Interesting. Loving You was a Malian record now. Yeah, Malian music. Has Zino left Malian? Because this is not a Malian record. This is 222 Entertainment. Huh. Okay. We'll see. Feels produced, Jesus. Hey.
I'm feeling myself, can you feel it too? Don't know why, but I keep missing you. All the time I wanna be with you.
Oh, this
girl, I'm trying to figure out what I mean to you. She said this feeling is more.
Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a hit. I just feel it. Okay, I feel it in my gut. How the record opens, it feels like a hit. From the beat intro to Zino's first few lines, it feels like a hit. Let me not speak too early, but still, it feels like
I'm feeling myself, can you feel it too? Don't know why, but I keep missing you. All the time I wanna be with you. Girl, I'm trying to figure out what I mean to you. She said this feeling is more than love. But you want a lot of love. You're baby, my love. You're baby, my love.
Maybe not the highness, maybe look the finest to you. Keep up with the finesse, I go with the love past too. Maybe not the highness, maybe look the finest to you. Keep up with the finesse, I go with the love past too.
Oh, this is sweet.
Don't listen to me, girl, I'm drunk. I'm only in love with my song. So when I wake up in the morning, that's what I win now, I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that bass? What was that bass that Fuse just did over there? I'm liking the flutes, but there's this crazy. It feels like a log drum, but it's not quite a log drum. I don't know what the hell kind of instrument this is. But hear that bass in the back of what he did. So far, this sounding great, especially how Tiwa came in. My goodness.
Don't listen to me, girl, I'm drunk. I'm only in love with my song. So when I wake up in the morning, that's what I win now, I'm sorry. Don't listen to me, girl, I'm drunk. I'm only in love with my songs. So when I wake up in the morning, don't say what I win now, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness, whatever that was, that techno, whatever that was, hella sick, bro. Hella sick, bro. I really I really like that, bro. Feels is a beast, bro. But I really want to I don't want to concentrate or fixate too much on the beat because the beat is where is hitting me right now. I feel the production to the finest level. This is Feels in a crazy form. Obviously, he's reinventing himself, which is always a good thing. Every producer should be. So him finding neutral elements now that that instruments there that really is really crazy, and I like that he's doing that. But I really want to capture what exactly Zino and Tiwa are putting together here, man. I feel there's a unique synergy here that we might just be able to discover here that Zino and Tiwa can actually deliver. I'll be crazy.
Hey. Don't listen to me, girl, I'm drunk. I'm only in love with my songs. So when I wake up in the morning, don't say what I win, I'm sorry.
So free, I know me.
What? Okay, so we're a minute 20 something seconds in there. I haven't found a pocket where I feel like a hit record should have. I haven't found that pocket. I haven't found that form of repetition yet. Hopefully I'm getting it at some point. Hopefully I'm getting it, or maybe on my second listen.
So come around now. I did my own, I did give you shine. But if you like, you know, I'll look my side.
I'm always on my bad vibe. I should know I don't get time. And if you like, go come with your two friends. Malaysia, you met better. I'm always on my bad vibe. I should know I don't get time. And if you like, go come with your two friends. Malaysia, you met better.
Oh my god, Feels is still in the show here, man.
Keep up with the finesse. I go with the love past too. Living at the highness. Maybe look the finest to you. Keep up with the finesse. I go with the love past too. So free, handle me.
Yo, Feels is still in the show.
Bubba, my me shako. Make I know if you take down for the night. Bubba, my me shako. Make I know if you take down for the night away.
Oh my goodness, Feels is the absolute. Wow. I absolutely think this, again, it has every reason to bang. It has every reason to flow. I just feel like it's missing a pocket. It's missing a pocket. For me, it's just a great showcase of A-list production. Just reinvented producer, going out there to seek it. It's not just giving us the same old. He's actually trying to find ways to progress a sound, in order to move it forward a little bit. And I actually appreciated that by bringing in some subtle elements or some instruments that I don't think I've ever heard before. And we had an interesting take of log drums there. I think that was fantastic. Chord progression is as feels as it can get. It's right there. It's right there in your emotions. You feel how sweet it is. And yeah, obviously in pure Feels fashion. And those transitions are crazy. The breaks and pauses, insane. The intro itself, fam, it's, again, pure production. Now, the points where I don't really appreciate for this record, I feel like, or at least feel would have made a lot better impression for the record, was one, Zino's vocals. They were kind of low. They were kind of it became hard to hear him. Tiwa, on the other hand, was so clear. It was vivid. You could definitely feel her presence on the record. Zino felt like a background. It felt like a piece of the production. It just felt too ambient, too in the background of his own record, and that shouldn't be the case. And I feel like he could have helped make the record a lot more memorable. A lot more memorable, having a pocket where one, you can be clearly be heard, and two, it's just having some form of repetition that would help the song anchor a little bit. And again, granted, this might be a song that might not need a lot of repetition, because I feel the production already makes the song a great atmosphere already, and you don't necessarily need a part that people will be singing along to. But I think DJs might just cut to the part where it's a lot more fun and the production is switching up and it's been a lot more exciting. Other than that, interesting synergy that could have been had here. But one, I couldn't hear Zino for the life of me. I couldn't get his presence as strong on this particular record, and I think that was a missed opportunity. But yeah, man, that was about it for this one. Definitely a lot could have been worked on with this one. Dabira, it says, please play Chinese by Dabira. Oh, you have a record. You have a record called Chinese. I know Dabira produces. I'm sure, yeah, Dabira has sent me beats before. But I didn't know you have a record that's out. Okay, Dabira. Are you singing? Bro. Okay. Alright, this would be a nice way to close it up. Because we're about to hear Dabira singing, I think. Don't tell me if you're singing. He says he is. Fuck. He says he is, actually. Okay, this is about to be a moment. This is about to be a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to end this amazing live stream, which has gone on for a good chunk, about 3 hours. We're about to get into one of my favorite people on the internet, Dabira. Okay, Dabira is a music enthusiast to the point where it's like heavy on that enthusiasm. You know, heavy, capital enthusiast on that sense. But also he produces, and from what I think, also mixes as well. But I'm excited to check out this one, man. Let me add it to the playlist to make it official. But yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Dabira, Chinese. Are you about to order Chinese? Bro, I'm nervous for you, bro. I'm about to click play. I've never heard you sing. I don't know what it is. I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous. I'm nervous as hell. Dabira, why am I shaking as I'm about to click this? Am I going to regret this, Dabira? Am I going to regret this? Am I going to have to skip the last record? Obviously, we can't skip, but it's the last song. I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous. Dabira, I'm nervous for you, too. Like, yeah. Anyway, let's click and play, man. This one is Chinese. I'm sorry, I'm too nervous, bro. I'm sorry, Dabira is my guy. And if he's singing, it's awful, bro. You know I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to hold back, my nigga. I'm not. Let me just rip it. This is Dabira. Chinese. Let's go.
Yeah. Good. Say it's all of good. Load.
Nah, this cannot be Dabira. This cannot be Dabira. (2021). This record dropped in 2021. And I'm just finding out. There's no way this is Dabira. The Dabira that I know his voice. I saw Dabira where they Dabira, you know what Dabira sounds like? Dabira sounds like a little Odumodu Black, but with like small home training. It sounds like Odumodu Black with small home training. That's what Dabira sounds like. Aggressive. Dabira they tear with this. If you hear Dabira on Twitter space, bro, you'll be like, say, Dabira, who vex you? You know what I mean? But the way this one is sounding, I'm suspicious, nigga. I'm suspicious, bro.
Good. Say it's all of good. Load.
Am I missing something?
Me have to fight Chinese for you. Do anything you need for you.
Why does it sound like mints?
Me, I don't go leave, you know.
Wait, is this Dabira I know? Wait, Sister saying is another Dabira. Wait, come. Is this the Dabira I know? It's not the Dabira I know. Okay, you guys fucked me up, bro. Y'all are fucking me up, bro. You guys are playing with my emotions. I don't like this. You're playing with my emotions. I do not like this. I do not like this, guys. Let me put up the poll. But I do not like this. Now, what's this? This is not Dabira. Hi.
Girl, I'm on my knees, you know. Chinese for you. Do anything when you need for you. Me no go ever leave for you. I just sing it to you. Chinese for you. Do anything when you need for you. Me no go ever leave for you. I just sing it to you. I say, you know, say I'm falling for you. Can't deny that. What me say when I text your phone, you know the everybody reply chat. When I text on WhatsApp, or if I see for Insta, you dey give me ginger, wanna be a mister. Don't go ever dey far from me, cause me happy fight Chinese for you.
It's exactly how Men's delivers his records. Exactly how it's selling that same R&B and soul, like not intimate kind of rendition. And I think. But I'm still confused as to who I'm hearing right now. But so far it's not terrible. It still feels like it has a pocket. The production I think is actually quite cool. The production is doing a lot, which doing little but still doing a lot in terms of like giving the ambient feeling, the experience. This context, this atmosphere is supposed to be a lot more sensual and intimate, and it's doing just that. And it's adding little Chinese references like with the sword draw and everything. You can it feels like that, you know. But yeah, again, it's Min's delivery all over this.
Do anything for you, girl. You know I'm on my knees for you. This no be entice, oh no. Me I wanna entice you tonight, girl. Don't leave my side.
See, look, I like this delivery a lot. Okay.
Do anything you need for you. Me, I don't go leave, you know.
See, look, I like how
my knees, you know.
This is beautiful, bro. This is absolutely sounds amazing. Not only the harmonies are amazing, but his the level of inflections that he's having is also evoking the emotion here, and I think it's so good. And I think it's actually very good. Like, this is very good. Like, this particular, his tone is so clean, and like it's hitting the spot, bro.
I need for you. Do anything when you need for you. Me no go ever leave for
piano,
you.
like,
and then sing it to you.
Very strong.
I Chinese for you. Do anything when you need for you. Me no go ever leave for you. And then sing it to you.
I like this. No, this is bro, you swear this is not Mint. Feels like a Mint's record, bro. Bro, who am I listening to? I'm still confused. Who am I listening to? I'm still confused. Dabira, please DM me. Please. Because I want to be confirmed that it's not the Dabira that I know. I really want to confirm. So if you're the Dabira that was in the chat, guys, come on, guys. We're almost over 3 hours in. People are still requesting songs. Please, guys, pity me, I beg. I've gotten a lot of sleep. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep this week. And I was planning after this live stream to sleep like a baby, bro. But yes, please DM me, Dabira. I definitely like this record. I'm still confused as fuck because there's another Dabira that I know, and I thought it was him. Dabira has always been the same Dabira on this account. So anyway, regardless, shout out to everybody that has been here. Oh, Skibii is trying to plug a record. Oh shit, Skibii, can we do that next week, please? We can definitely do that and open up next week. God willing, we're here again next week, and we can do this for sure. Let me know, because you're even the first to actually open up the live stream with me, so I appreciate you being here for this long, and shout out to you. But definitely next week we're gonna open up to your record, to your recommendation, because you've been 2 for 2 so far. But yeah, Brasio, shout out to everybody that's been here. Shout out to my moderators in the chat, Ore and Ding Classic. Big special shout out to you guys that have been holding down, trying to moderate the conversation in the chat, and making sure the spams are not annoying to the rest of the live viewers. So appreciate you guys immensely for that. Now outside, big ups, my brother from Ghana, but is based in Austria. Okay, is it Austria or Australia? I think it's Austria. Shout out to Nana outside. Femi Victory. Already the first in class has become the late in class now, but I appreciate you, my guy. Femi Victory, big ups to you. I was worried. You already know the vibes, man. Appreciate you for coming in. Appreciate you, my guy. Tumishe, you already know. Appreciate you for coming in. Kimby Blogs, heavy on that. Shout out for my guy, like for sure. Emmanuel, my namesake, Ikeme. Appreciate you, my brother. Dabira, whosoever Dabira that you might be. Appreciate you for being on the chat. Yeah, sorry it took a while to see the recommendation, but yes, appreciate that. Carsi, appreciate you for being here as well. Definitely need to link up and talk. Benedict TV, appreciate you as well. Emperor, everybody that's been here in the chat from the beginning to those that just came in recently, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around with your boy and enjoying the live stream with me. I'll see you guys same time next week, Friday night, Friday evening. I'll see you and enjoy.